100-day challenge. I'm getting y'all all the way together. I know that I am, but today we're gonna talk about, well, really, it's an ask me anything type of day. Ask me anything. Um, if you got questions, you're like, okay, I'm working on this. I'm stuck on this part of what I'm building. Let's figure it out together. But in order to do that, you know what we got to do. You know what we got to do. Y'all know what we got to do. Hold on. Wait. Here we go. Bring it in the Zoom. Bring it in the Zoom. Come on. Bring it in the Zoom. Bring it in the Zoom. Bring it in the Zoom. Here we go. Here we go. Well, good morning, good evening. What to do? How are you? Hootie hoo. Happy Sunday too. I am the sound of money in your ear. Doll Avant. That's D-O-double-L. I'm off an imitator, never duplicated. They call me the $1 billion babe, aka the Peach Queen, aka the People's Coach, aka Coach Dollar Bill. And you are in the dollhouse. This is the home of high value entrepreneurs. Over here, we're getting hearts and things. Let's go. Turn up. It's day 70 something. I think day 73, child. I don't know, of this 100-day challenge. And you know what? We already got our lives all the way together. We really did. I pretty much want to just let y'all ask questions the whole time today. But I do have a little word. I have a little bit of word. I'm gonna give you just a little bit of a word. Okay, just a little bit. And then you're gonna ask questions. And then if you don't got no question, why I gotta keep repeating myself. I said what I said. I want y'all to get it together, be okay. Come out here, get this buddy, go ahead on. Like that's what we're gonna do. Because the entire global financial system is collapsing right now. I don't know if you knew. I don't know if you heard. You can't say you didn't hear it because you heard it from me. Okay. They're not playing with y'all. They are not playing with y'all. So some of us, the select few of us, need to come on and figure this thing out. Come on. I know we can do it. I believe in us. I believe. And that's what I want for my people. So we're escaping the matrix, getting off the financial grid. We're doing all the things. That's my mission. That's what we do here. But I do have a word. I want to tell you something. I'm not sure if you've experienced this over the 100-day challenge or not, but let me tell you why I do this in this format. Okay, this is real talk. When you are a rookie millionaire, some of y'all remember I used to call Thursday nights that, and then I just stopped calling it anything. We just show up live, we talk in a room that, we just, and not in front of company. We just talking. Because wherever you are on the journey as an entrepreneur, you gonna need somebody on that journey with you. This is not a game. They never tell you this part on TV. They never tell you this part when they glorify these stories of all these W's who done made it, started from the bottom. No, they didn't. But anyway, I did that yesterday. Here's what I know. When you're going from being somebody who, how do you say that? Who trades time for money. Somebody who has a job, you know what I'm saying? An employee. And then you want to transition over to become an entrepreneur. Nobody ever told us. That's why I say it here. Nobody ever said it. I know nobody says this. I teach this. There's 5 levels to being an entrepreneur. Right? Then I simplified it. It's like 3 levels of a video game. But one is an identity statement and one is an outcome statement. Does that make sense? So outcome-wise, you get in motion because you're an entrepreneur. You took a risk. It's like stepping off a building. That's a French word. That's what entrepreneur means. It means I'm just going to take a risk. I'm going to undertake this risk. You know what they call an undertaker? You're going somewhere to, somebody died. You know what I'm saying? Like a mortgage. Like, it's probably not going to work out for you. 95% of businesses never make $1 million. Never. Not even close. What are we talking about? It's not looking good. The odds are against you. Okay, so you took a risk. It's like stepping off the balcony of the roof, of this house. Step off my back deck if you want to. Guess what's going to happen? You're going to what? Fall. Why? Because gravity. So most people start out, I'm an entrepreneur, and they run around telling people, I'm starting my own business. I'm doing my thing. I'm going to work for myself. Okay, yay, question mark. But you can't stop there. So then people realize they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing for real. But they still busyness, not business. They just still in motion, right? So guess what they start doing? And this is the hustle that's done caught up 99% of my people, melanated people, copper skinned people of the earth, people of the sun, my people. They got us, y'all. They got us. Hoodwinked and bamboozled, played in our face. You have to know something is a scam if every corporation in America after 2020 went on a little 6-month, 12-month run, hiring DEI, chief diversity officers and pledging billions and billions of dollars and putting badges. We black business, we support black business. Since when? Y'all know I was raised by very old people. Seriously. I'm talking about when I speak from the seat of the ancestors, it's like I kind of don't know no other way to talk because I was raised by them. Okay. And so the people I'm talking about now that raised me, of course, they're gone now, but they would be like 120 years old. Guess who raised them? I'm talking about we got at least 200 years of wisdom that I was raised in as a child. You know what they said? If they had been here to see what the country was doing in 2020, all black everything. Since when? They said this is America. Since when has this country ever been about anybody black? What are we talking about? So you knew right there. It was a scam. But out of that came what? Most of these entrepreneurship programs that you see right now that are designated for black entrepreneurs were funded by these corporations. Why do they do it? I'm not just telling you what I think. I'm telling you what I was told on my phone by the head of the largest one on planet Earth. They get a tax write-off when they write those, look, $1 million check. Look, they do the pitch competition. They give away all this money. It's a tax write-off. That's number one. Number two, every now and then, 1 in a million is an aquagenuity. So then they want to come and snatch my company so I don't get no generational wealth. And I'm not stupid enough to sign all these deals that are offered to me. Let me go ahead and build it to $1 billion valuation myself, which I did. Let me go ahead and do what I need to do. So if I decide to sell it, if I decide to take it public, if I decide to do whatever, we will be generationally wealthy. You're not going to play in my face for $15 million. What are you talking about? So they try to snatch them up. If they see a star, they'll go snatch you and they offer you the deal. And all of them take it. That's why they're on the mural on the wall. I didn't take the deal. Anyway. Third reason why they fund this stuff, and this is the one everybody can't believe. And I'm just like, I said what I said. They want your data. They want your data. Because guess what? They don't know what black people doing for real. They don't know. Half of us are gig workers. We doing hair in the house. We selling plates out of. They cannot track what we doing with our money from the black community. They have no idea. They have no insight into what we got going on as families, how we move. And so they want our data. So they say, oh, this is a great way. We'll get all the black people in here. And then in order to be in this program, why? You got to give me all your data, all your financials, all your records, all your ideas, all your intellectual capital, your business plan. That's why the first thing they tell you to do, write a business plan. How about if you got anything proprietary? Especially now with AI, I promise you, somebody gonna snatch it and go head on. They steal your ideas, your energy, and the people who run the programs just want butts and seats, because as long as they got butts and seats, they're gonna keep writing sponsorship checks. Now, here's the problem with that. It's cool if they want to run that hustle, it's cool. But here's the problem with that. It keeps you stuck at level 2 of entrepreneurship, which is an auditor. How many of y'all went to college or know somebody who did? They have this thing where you can audit a class. Auditing a class means I'm going to go sit in here. Now, Cornell West was my personal advisor and Henry Louis Gates at Harvard. I switched my major. My major at Harvard, people are like, what did you study? Afro-American history with the focus in economics. We don't have majors, they call them concentrations. But anyway, the focus in economics. So I'm literally a Harvard-trained historian and economist. Why did you study Afro-American history? Number one, because American history is black history. What are you talking about? They took over this continent 1492. This is our stuff. Anyway, they taught me the real history. Cornell them, in this case. But let's say you were not. Let's say you were, they don't have regular concentrations anyway. You can't like major in marketing. That's not a thing at Harvard, okay? But or finance or something. You can't do that. But anyway, let's say you're a government major or economics major or anthropology major, or sociology major. But you just, Cornel West is world famous. He'd been in the Matrix, he done dropped albums. He ran for president. Okay. Call my phone. He's hilarious. Sister dog. Okay. And you just like wanted to hear him give a lecture because he's so famous and he's so charismatic, which he is. He's hilarious. Modernity. That's how he talked. That was the first day in class. I said, well, changing my major. He just stood up. That's the first thing he said. Modernity. I said, this finna be so fun. He wore the same suit every day with a scarf. It's 20 degrees below zero in Cambridge. If he walking down the street with all that afro and a scarf and the same black suit with a tie. That was his uniform. And you see him just walking. Anyway, so you wanted to see his class. And so what you call it is auditing. I'm going to go sit in his class because I just want to hear the lectures. I just want to be in the room. It's so funny. Everybody's having a great time. It's a great class. They give you the list of books. You can go read all the books on the syllabus and do all of that. But you just auditing. You know what that means? You don't get any credit for that class. You get no credit towards your graduation, your degree from taking that class. And that is the loop that they keep us in as Black people. They got all these programs and running in here and going there and classes for this and classes for that, meatballs and alcohol, run, and go. Ooh, I got to go to this event. Ooh, I got to go to this. Ooh, I got to run over here. You're not making no money. Ain't nobody making no money. What is going on? But we feel like we're in what? Motion. Because it's, the outcome. The level one, what you're supposed to be doing is getting in motion. But nobody told you what you're supposed to be doing when you're in motion. I'm the only one that that told you, I need you to go talk to 50 humans. At least. Really, 100 would be better. Go on. But I don't know what to say. Start with the 5-star pitch. Okay, I got that. Now what? Now add it. Insert that. It's like the Russian dolls that the little one go in the next one and they all stack up together. Now what do I do? Okay, now you got the Afro method. So you know how to talk to people, but it's a conversation. You're not selling nothing. I need the data. We need this data. We need this data. We need this data. Okay. But then what? What if they want to, I need a website. I need to hire somebody. I need to go on Fiverr. No, relax. I need you to get the most basic version of a landing page and you need to be worried about the offer that you're making people. They don't care if it's a Google Doc, a Google form. They don't care about all that, what it looked like, and somebody designed, I got to pay $17,000 for a branding package and all of this. No. Have somewhere for them to go. When you talk like this, they're going to want to take an action. Have somewhere for them to land next. Should I give them my card? No, get their email address. Okay, cool. Then what do I do? And it is like, I need you to now make sure they got something of value in exchange for that email. Y'all should be taking notes. Value in exchange for that email address. Cool. So then why? Because then they'll be ready to take another step with you. So give them something that's, inexpensive to them. A couple $100, $200, whatever. $97, $25, whatever. And then kind of step by step and have a cadence where you keep showing up like a heartbeat. Bop, 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 bop. Every day, every week. I'm showing up on social media. I got a newsletter. I got a podcast. I'm here. Why? Because 7-11-4. So 50 to 100 people need to come into this process, this bridge that we're building for them, this offer ladder, and walk. You should have them walk. All these people just walking like a conveyor belt. Go. It's a factory. Go. You just always should have people coming in. They go to the free thing, then they go to the cheap thing, then they go to the core offer, and then you can have some stuff for the real ones. You know what I'm saying? Cool. You can have that. And you'll start getting outcomes. You'll start getting consistent outcomes. And then when I ask you, what's the problem language that your people use? What patterns are you seeing in your data? What's your 5-star pitch? Go. When you can answer all these questions effectively, boom, you've graduated from level 1 of this video game. It's just a game. Entrepreneurship is not a goal that we set for ourselves. It is a game. So we just got to learn skills to play to win. However, they keep y'all stuck running around, going to meatballs and alcohol and going to this event, networking conferences, paying hundreds of dollars, $800 to go to a conference, to sit in the room and say I was in the building and this man was on stage giving a fireside chat and I was there. And they let you have the great privilege to pay them thousands of dollars to put up your table and hope somebody walk by and buy something from you. This is the entrepreneurship training. This is what we're excited about. This is the largest Black entrepreneurship conference on planet Earth. That's what y'all doing. That's what y'all doing. And you know, we get trapped in that loop and you will never get out of level 1 on this video game. Doing it like they do. That's why over here, I teach you secret knowledge that they don't want y'all to know. Why? Because capitalism was not built for us. It was built on us. Okay. Cool. But I just taught you how to get out of the little trap because they don't expect. That's the other thing. I'm not telling you what I think. I'm telling you real conversation. When they come off of the fireside chat, when they come down from the panel, you know, they always go in the back room. They got a green room. We got snacks. We got wine and all type of fruit. And they give us plates. We eating good back there. And you know what the people be back there saying? Man, y'all, these people, look at all these people. They ain't nobody go do nothing in here. I bet they're not making no money. Oh, I mean, but anyway, so man, what's up with you? Ain't seen you in a while. They're back there networking to make their deals so they can keep going. They ain't studying y'all. They don't expect you to ever graduate from level 2 of this video game. Level 1. So you stay auditing entrepreneurship. You started as an entrepreneur, you took a risk. And now you start auditing. So you think you're doing business and you're not. We got to at least get to the 3rd stage. Okay. Identity, outcomes. It's 5 on the identity side. It's 3 on the outcome side. Okay. So stage 1, entrepreneur. Stage 2, auditor. You got in what? Motion. But most people go the wrong way with the motion and they stay in a loop forever. So it's just like the rat race, the wheel, hamster wheel on corporate. They got you doing that in the entrepreneurship side. Same thing. Well, it's not working, but I'm holding on to my dream. You know, so then you get these people, the preacher man, the man who be preaching. You know, I don't mess with him. It's a bunch of them. They all on YouTube. You know, it's supposed to be gurus, whatever. Okay, cool. I don't mess with them. Reason, because they'll preach at you. Perseverance. Just don't give up on your dream. And don't quit. Some of y'all need to quit. Some of us just need, you know what? The people don't want this. Got to give the people what they want. If the people, you talk to 50 and 100 people and I gave you the 5-star pitch and I gave you the Afro method and you're doing the thing and nobody want to work with you, this is not the right idea. Go back to the drawing board. Just back. If it's not working, this is a roadmap. So if you try to go this way and keep hitting the butt, back, and you need to go another way. That's why I teach first principles. I don't just be talking just to talk. First principles. So that when you know that, if it's about the people and if the people ain't moving, this train ain't moving, then you won't spend $10,000 and 10 years later and you still, going through all of this time. I'm holding on to my dream. No. Because you listen to motivational gurus on YouTube and Instagram. You won't spend all this money and time talking about, let me set up an LLC and go get some business credit and get 50,000. Why are we doing that at the first beginning of a business? That's not sustainable. That's called debt that you can't pay because you have no revenue. You have no customers. You sound crazy. That's called fraud. Why are they teaching that? Because they don't know this. They don't know what I'm telling you. This is what we do first. But if you make it past auditor stage, you have to shift your identity to become what? A founder. What is a founder? Someone who's laying a foundation, who's establishing systems. This is how things are done over here in my business. And that's what I've been teaching y'all. This whole 100-day challenge is a foundation. It's foundational. If you can't give me a 5-star pitch, if you can't fill out this document and tell me what's the problem language that people use, give me 4, 5, 6 categories of how they talk about the problem and how you help them solve it and what's the outcome that they're looking for and who are your people, and you tell me it's everybody and all this type of stuff. You don't have no foundation. You can't go nowhere. You cannot go. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. It's a game. You're out of bounds. Blow the whistle. Foul. You know what I'm saying? Throw the flag. No. I need a 5-star pitch. An elevated 5-star pitch. I need you to be able to do it 30 seconds. I need you to be able to do it 2 minutes. I need you to be able to do it like a conversation. I need you to be able to do it at a networking event. I need you to be able to do it if you're on a plane, on a boat, on a yacht, with somebody rich and wealthy. If you get on a podcast, I need you to know how to introduce and talk about yourself. Talk about your work. And we don't just talk about what we do. We talk about why we do what we do. That's why what makes you sound different than everybody else makes them want to follow you somewhere, because you don't sound like, hi, I'm in real estate. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Flag on the play. I'm Coach Dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm the people's coach. Hey, talk like you got somewhere to go. What do we? No. I'm not sure. I wasn't ready. Dog, you caught me off guard. What you mean? If I ask you your name, you wouldn't be like, I wasn't ready. I'm not sure of my name. What are we talking about? This is fundamental, foundational to being an entrepreneur. You have to be able to talk about your work. Okay. So it takes me all this time to get people to understand that this is what matters, so I can get your energy, effort, focus, attention over here. This is what you need to be focused on. This right here. But dog, why would my pitch matter? Because this is the foundation. This is the seed. You know what I'm saying? You got to plant the seed. I'm telling you how to grow a tree, not a money tree, a wisdom tree. So you will never be broke another day in your life. You don't got to worry about it. You're going to always have some money. You know what I'm saying? But you're like, but yeah, I need to be running. I need to be finding me an investor. Go ahead on. When you find the investor, when you hire the marketing agency, when you do all of that, you know what they're going to ask you? So what is this? What is this business? What's the value prop? And if you can't answer that to me now, why are you going to waste all these years and all this time running, looking for something outside of yourself? So I got to get you off of that programming that they put in your head. It's a vestige of slavery telling you that you need something outside of you to be valuable. You are the value. Your create is coming from you. I can hang up the phone. So anyway, we get this foundation, 5-star pitch that goes into the Afro method. Out of enough data of that, you get your most, that's the clarity around your concept, your worldview, why you do this work, why this work matters, all the things. And then out of that comes the the basic, super basic early version of your content. I need you to have a landing page. I need you to have something to capture people's emails. I need you to have a free offer, all that stuff we just talked about, the little ladder. Something they could pay you that don't require you. Something $25, $100, but something that's actually valuable, not something that you just made up. That's, it's based on all this stuff that I'm talking about. So it's going to feel like a real transformation is occurring. I didn't just give you my email address and then who cares? I never open your email again. Now I'm looking for your email every time because I know it's going to be, I'm bookmarking when I see I need to save this. I need to be, hey, value coming, value incoming. That's how your people going to feel about you. Cool. So that's your basic layer of content. Okay. So we got a clear concept. Foundational, just basic content. That's what I mean by content, because I'm doing the 7 C's now. I'm going through the 7 C's. Okay. Then you're going to continue to have conversations with humans with this little basic package of stuff that you done got clarity on your concept, and you done made the basic landing page, free offer. You got all that. That's enough. So you can go out here and talk to people and invite them to take a step to come into this conveyor belt that we're building and see if majority of them say yes. Why would the majority of them say yes? Because you got good enough, not just at what you do, but you also got good enough at knowing which type of profile of person. When I talk to this kind of person about this right here, they're going to have a positive response 9 times out of 10. That now you become unstoppable because you don't have to waste time and resources. See, that's the problem. People don't know who their actual demographic is. So they want to just tell everybody. They just want to pass out postcards to everybody. They want to do billboards. We're not doing billboards. We are showing up as a mirror. They're going to hear you talking and be like, oh my God, she's talking to me. She sees me. Oh my God. I'm here for this. I'm sorry. They're going to be doing the church finger. Excuse me. I just introduced myself. I'm just in the middle of a meeting. I'm not trying to disrupt nothing. Excuse me. Can I get your information? I was And then we got home training. So it's like, no, let me get your information. Give me your email. I'll put you in a world. I got something for you. You're gonna love it. Thank you so much. Okay. That's how you do that. Okay? Because we got home training in the dollhouse. We know how to act out here. And then we got a system so that it's gonna really send an email. It's not gonna be 5 weeks, 5 years later. I didn't follow up with that person. I flew all the way across the country, met them at this event, paid all this money, hotel, flight, ticket, thousands of dollars, come home, never call the people back. Who does that? All of us. So it's time to rise. It's time to rise. Okay. So now you got your conversations going. This should be a regular cadence. What did I say? Do the big five every day. I hope y'all are doing it. I really do. Because that alone is revolutionary. Every day, every day. It's certainly during your air quote, work week. But most of that, like your social and some of this other stuff, it should just be running all the time. We want millions of dollars. I need a bunch of hours of people seeing and hearing your brilliance. That's what I need. So if you get the conversations going like a cadence, it becomes a cadence, okay? Because now you know what people want to talk about because you talk to enough people. So you're not just getting on social media, join me every day at 2:00 so I can ramble. No. So I could talk about, well, look, guys, I just bought some new earrings today. Nobody wants to hear about that. Well, look, guys, no, I know what my people want to hear. That's why I talk like this. We're at the intersection of what? Neuroscience, physics, history, a lot of things, quantum physics. Nobody talks like this. This is my stamp. It's me. Dollhouse, energy. What we talk about? What we doing? And that's what they come here for. And they know they're gonna get value. You're gonna take away something. It's gonna change the whole energy. What they got to do. What they're working on for the business. Okay, so you're not just showing up randomly with the cadence. You are showing up doing this. Value, transformation. Every time they show up, is value. I got to change my schedule to make sure that I show up to you doing your thing Sunday night at 9:00. I got to be there because I know it's going to be community. I know it's going to be transformation. I know it's something going to be enough worth it for me to be a part of it. I want to be a part of that. You see what I'm saying? You have to build that. And then once you get a cadence, now it gets different. So this is all foundational. Remember, you're not doing anything unless you're doing this. You're not doing anything in your business if you don't have these things that I've been describing, that we've been talking about, the whole 100-day challenge. Okay, so you can audit yourself. Where am I missing? What parts do I not have? What do I need to work on in my business? I need to keep doing more of this. Find what that is. Then you get a cadence, okay? Now, that's when you become powerful. That's when you get lift. That's when you graduate to level 2 outcomes in the video game. Because instead of going 1-to-1, it's going to start becoming 1-to-many. You got a podcast. You got a very consistent and very well-read, popular email newsletter, Substack. You are hosting your own Zoom, on a certain night or day of the week. You're doing lunch and learns. You're doing public speaking. You are landing the plane. And every time you show up, multiple people raise their hand and say, I'm here for this. I like this. I would like more of this, please. So now you done sped up your velocity. You know what I'm saying? Instead of talking 1-to-1, one person at a time, you can reach 50, 100, 250 people at one time. And you're really good at it because you've done the work. You know how to talk to people, make them want to move and do something. Now you got something to work with. Now you are on level 2 of this video game, momentum. So then I want you to keep doing that. Do it again, do it again, do it again. And go back and look at your data. When I talk about this, people respond. When I talk about this, that didn't quite land. But when I show up like this, it's working. Then I want you to take all the top 10 that's working and do more of that. More like that. Consistent. Do it again. Elevate. Get better. Like treat it like a skill. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be the best, people, I want to be the best rapper. I want to be the best. Be the best this. Okay. You get up in the identity from a founder. Now you're a builder. Because now I'm building something that's like, I'm intentional about this thing. This is my signature. When I show up, it's like this. It's like designing a car. It's not people want to build on the product. People want to sit behind Canva and play on the Canva all day. That's not what I'm talking about. That is not, at no time did you hear me say, spend a bunch of time and money and effort on making the stuff look pretty and design. Especially it's 2026. You could go in there, bloop, 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 and it's going bloop, bloop, and it's done. It's done. Why are we wasting time? This is the best time in human history to make a bunch of money. You don't have to spend all day and all week. 6 months later, I'm working on my website and all this kind of stuff. No. Get it, AI, run it, done. Done. Learn Canva. You go on weekend and watch some YouTube videos, learn how to use Canva or one of these other tools, and go in there and design you some stuff and go head on. Done. It should be 48 hours. You should have all your branding, all your stuff, all your paperwork, your flyers, whatever you need, done. 48 hours. If it's looking crazy, why aren't you using the template? It's templates. It's free. Find you a template, go in there, change the word, put the thing, put your picture on there, boop, boop, boop. Da, da, da. Well, I need a logo, dog. Okay, y'all see my logo right there. You see my logo right there? That's my logo. Avant. That's it. I used to have another one. But guess who made both of them? Me. It don't take all that. And it looks professional. It's cool. You know how I design? Because I'm not a designer, but people think I did all my decks. All of them for Aquagenuity. Not intentionally. But it was very late in the game before, we brought on the girl and she was doing our stuff till she went to grad school. I'm not a designer. I go find something that when I see it and I feel it, I like this. Now I go in here and I go in I do have all the design tools, but I don't use them half the time because I don't know how to use them. It takes me too long. But I'll find something that I like and then I'll go and make mine look just like that. It's not hard. Find the font, get 2 colors. Don't do more than 2, not more than 2 fonts. Go in there, bloop, bloop, bloop. Keep it simple, keep it clean, done. And you know what now? AI does that for you now. So go find something you like and tell it, what font is this? So I want my font to look like this. It'll tell you, do that. Then, okay, which colors I want to communicate this, Go to that thing I showed y'all, the color palette picker the other week. It'll pick the color palette. You ain't got to do nothing. It's all, y'all, we don't have these excuses anymore. Okay, so that's not what I mean by building, playing on your Canva all day. Stop it. But we got people coming through. They got something to go. They got somewhere to go. They're excited. There's a whole cadence going. That's what you want. Then now what we're doing is building skills. So the same thing that you were doing at level 1, now we're doing it with more proficiency, more consistency, more intentionality. You know what I'm saying? We're paying attention. We're watching the game film. We're not just running. You know how a 6-year-old start playing football and they just, okay, the whistle blew. I'm just running. I'm just out here. If somebody was still doing that when they are 18 and 20 years old, guess who's not going to the NFL? They're not going to make it. You're not going to make it. You got to rise. You see what I'm saying? So it's not just, okay, I'm doing it. No. I'm mastering this. I'm building skill and proficiency in this. I'm looking for patterns in this. Now I'm insisting that I show up this way every time I show up. Every time. I'm demanding excellence of myself. Because I'm a builder now. This is who I am now. So when you get to this part, it starts to get really powerful because your identity has shifted. When you first started, it was like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just out here. So your brain is still interpreting that as like, this might be a little dangerous. I'm not sure. Danger. It's still kind of freaking out. So your amygdala is going off and threat responses and things are happening. But once you get through all of that, got to go down before you come up. When you start, okay, this is who I am now. Your nervous system gets regulated to this new version of you. It starts to get different. This is fun. I'm having fun. Okay, so I could do it like this. Now, get a little swag with it. You know what I'm saying? It's enjoyable. I'm building something. I know it's valuable. I see people, you know what I mean? I say, okay, if I keep going like this, I really can get $10,000, $20,000 months. I could do it. I'm building something that's going to be valuable for me and my family. We're going to get this money. Go ahead on. I'm building, I'm an ATM machine. Hey, I like this. I like it here. Most people never reach this stage. They always, you ask them how they're doing. Go in your entrepreneurship program of choice right now. Go walk in the door. And the first 10 people you see, ask them, how's it going? How's your business going? And you know what they're going to say? 9 out of 10 of them going to say, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to, just trying to keep my feet moving. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to figure it out. Just, you know what I'm saying? You know how it is. Ain't nobody making no money. They don't know. They just stand around, hope they meet somebody, shaking hands, passing out business cards, scanning blinks. waiting for the free food to come so they can sneak in the back of the room and go get the food off the table and not paying attention to the Southwest regional manager from the Bank of the Ozarks up there yapping for an hour like we care what y'all talk about. That ain't gonna put no money in my pocket. Why are you talking to me crazy? Why are you talking to me like I'm stupid? I would get offended. I wouldn't go back to the places if I was y'all. I would turn up. They did turn up. That's how this group started. They went in there and got the people free food. It came down the back steps, and they had 2 DJs and the whole floor full of food laid out buffet style. And they went in there and got all the plates. Somebody brought me a plate and brought it down to the lounge where I'm teaching with my whiteboard, and they sat right there, ate. And somebody brought me some drink, everything. To the point where the president came down. Where's everybody going? They listening to me because this is where truth lives here. Somebody said that yesterday in the comments on the stream. I thought that was dope. I'm going to start saying that. The truth lives here. Welcome. And when you know the truth, the Bible never said it'll set you free. That's not what it says. Set you free means somebody got to come outside the prisoner, the jail, the warden man, the bail. Who is it? Got to come and unlock the door, set you free. It said you will know the truth and the truth will make you free. You are not the same person you were before. You understand? You understand what I'm telling you? So by the time you get to this point, your identity has shifted. You're like, you know what? I'm building something. So now, the reason why I brought this up, when you get to this point, you don't show up the same anymore. You will not be calling me talking about, well, doll, I know what I was supposed to do. I know last time we got on the call 17 weeks ago, I said that I was going to do this and do that. But girl, life be lifing. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, my car was down and this happened and this happened and somebody got sick and this happened. And I'm not saying, sometimes stuff really do happen. But most of the time, it be like regular stuff. Like when is life not happening? It's going to happen. So that lets me know right there, you hadn't shifted your energy. You hadn't shifted your identity. And I told y'all, we have to make the shift. I could preach till I blew in the face. I decided I'm not going to do it because people ain't got time. They ain't got time to show up at 2 o'clock. What else are we doing? What else are we doing? Are you making any money? If you're making money, cool. If you sleep and tired because you've been up you got a business in China where you making money, cool. I'll see y'all at the when we all get together. When we have a y'all come. Is what my friend calls it. When everybody in the doghouse meet up in person, it's gonna be a good time. I see y'all there. Holla. People be texting me like, I know I ain't been there, but I'm out here with it. Cool. Long as you with it. That's what I'm talking about. But if you don't know what you're doing, and you're confused, and you looking around, and every day, I need to make some money. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh my God. Then you need to be here at 2 o'clock. I'm just saying. Anyway. When your identity shifts, you will stop sounding like that. And you'll start saying, I'm being intentional. I'm laying a foundation. I'm building something. I know what I'm doing. Daughter told me what to do. I'm giving you the secret knowledge. Y'all, I just snapped. Like, I really could stop. But I got one more level. Okay. So you're doing all this. You're building systems so that you know it's going to work. I know I'm going to make money. I know how much money I'm going to make next week, next month, next quarter, next year. Because I'm building systems. And I got contracts. That's a system, right? Contract, it just means this is going to keep happening consistently. The 5-star pitch is a system. You know that, right? It just means every time I talk like this, people are going to raise their hand and want more. And then when they do that, I'm going to put them in my free thing. And then after they get in the free thing, I'm going to take them somewhere else. So it's a system. So if you keep telling me, well, I just can't figure out, I don't know what thing to give in exchange for their email. I can't figure out how to get videos uploaded. I don't know how I need to show up on social. I'm literally teaching it every day. I'm giving the game away. I'm giving all this free game. Well, I'm not sure that just lets me know that your identity hasn't shifted, and it's cool. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not, I don't judge. I'm here for you. But when you're ready, when your identity shifts, it gets different. Okay. So you're a builder. Then identity on one side, outcomes on the other. When you finally shift, because remember, we're on momentum part. We're still on momentum. Now, after you got some sales for real, some revenue, some systems, I just explained that. Okay. And you don't even need staff no more, but it used to be sales systems and staff. Even if your staff is an AI agent that you train with the skills, this is how I talk. This is my problem language. This is my people. You feed it all in there, tell it what to do. Every time I got to do this, I want you to do this, and it'll spit it out. So whether you have real staff, human staff, or you use the AI, when you have sales, systems, and a staff, now you're a CEO, Chief Executive Officer. You're the one overseeing sales, systems, staff. Now we got a business. That's what I'm talking about. And now you can talk about all that stuff on the other side of the roadmap. Most people never make it past step 5. Now we can talk about sponsorships and corporate this and brand partners. And, you want to scale nationally, you want to franchise. And now you can go spend some money because you got some revenue now. Now you can go do the fancy, graphic design stuff. People that did my graphic design the first time that we didn't end up using any of their stuff. That's why I said I ended up designing all my own thing. We paid $80,000 for the people. I mean, it was cool, but it just, no, we didn't need that. But they do the branding for Chick-fil-A and all type of people. They did our stuff. But I could do that. I had $2 million in the bank. Whatever. Okay. So you could do all the fancy drone footage and the commercial, but you will be a different person by then. You'll know you don't need most of that stuff by the time you get there. If you do this work. So your identity shifts. Now you're somebody who has the capacity to hold making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year or millions of dollars a year. You know how much money that is? I don't think y'all understand. I need you to understand that I paid myself the first time from my own company, my own revenue, own money that I raised and made myself, paid myself after taxes, W-2, $17,000 a month. And I had a staff of 15 people. So what you think the company was doing? And I need you to understand how much money that is. I don't know if you've ever made this much money. You don't need a whole bunch of money to be okay. You really don't. You really don't. You could pretty much buy, I mean, most of us have, you have good taste, whatever. I mean, how many trips you going? I mean, what are you, Kanye? I mean, you're just not going to be jet setting, you know what I'm saying? You just go buy stuff, go to the mall, do this, okay, do what you got to do. I mean, I hope you got some savings. I hope you buy some XRP. But you know what I'm saying? Like, even just like regular people who are thinking like regular thoughts. If you just go to the grocery store, buy what you want. You know what I'm saying? You got your house, pay your rent and things. Got your car, pay your car note. Okay, do this, do that, get a little insurance. Okay, You still gonna have thousands of dollars left every freaking month. What's the problem? We're good. I want y'all to get to $10,000 and $15,000 months, meaning hopefully the business that you're building has less overhead than mine did. Because this is, that was 6-7 years ago, and I was making that. So if you have low overhead business, it doesn't cost you a whole lot to deliver the value that you're delivering, and you're using these digital tools because these people work for us. Okay, all these technology companies, they work for you because they think you're the product. They say, okay, you just gonna get on here and scroll all day. Cool, I make money off of all of that. Kanye told y'all. But if you flip it, oh, they work for me. Oh, you gonna give me this for free? All I need is a phone. You can go down to Walmart right now, pay a couple dollars, get you, a little smartphone. They give it to you for free. Get a new account, free smartphone. Y'all go get you a new phone number. Go get you one of these free phones, and then put the social medias that I'm telling you to focus on. You can do whatever you want to do. You still on TikTok? Okay, fine. Just know that they grabbing all your data. But whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you get your Instagram, and it's automatically gonna go to Facebook if you set it up right. Get your LinkedIn. Yes, most of y'all, 99.9% of y'all should be on LinkedIn posting consistently. Why? Because 98% of people on LinkedIn are not posting. It's a huge, huge opportunity. Huge. Okay. Get your YouTube going. Yes, you need a YouTube. 99% of y'all need a YouTube. Okay. Substack. I mean, you could be on X. That's cool. It's whatever. Whatever. And then get you your email list going. Yeah, you need an email newsletter. Do I need to do it? Yes, you need that. Yes, you do. Okay? Please do. And they can live permanently on Substack. whatever you put in your email newsletter can then go live on Substack, but you need an email newsletter. It should be hitting somebody's inbox. Boop, 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 boop. So some people use their Substack in that way. But if you do it that way, it's cool, but then you still need an email autoresponder. So that when somebody new gets on your list, they're getting the welcome sequence so they know who you are. And they didn't just sign up for something and then they forgot about you immediately. Okay, so that's a separate thing from Substack. Substack does not do that. Okay, but you can use Substack to give that daily or weekly value if you want to. And it'll hit their email. Okay. So you got to have your email set up. And I need more of us, doing some type of podcast, meaning a long form, which can happen on YouTube. That can happen on Substack. That can happen. You have your weekly Zoom calls, whatever that is, or just a regular podcast on any, wherever podcasts are streaming. Mm-hmm. And then most of y'all should be doing public speaking, live events that are your events, or standing on other people's stages and speaking. You do it virtually or in person. You need to be doing that. Why? Because 7-Eleven-4. Okay, so if you once I've convinced you that this is the way to make money all the time, you don't have to worry about it, then you stop resisting it. Now, guess where we are? Level 3 of outcomes of this video game. Now we're at mastery. Now you can look back over your business and over your life, and you can say, oh, this is why this works. Oh, this is what they love about me. Oh, this is da 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 da. You don't even know what you don't know until you go and you turn around and look back and say, oh, that's how the roadmap came into existence. Because I'm just doing my thing. Aquagenuity, blowing up, globally recognizing my space. I do this. Somebody got mad at me yesterday. Somehow Doll up here talking about she teaching people how to be millionaires. First of all, I never said that. Doll up here talking about she a billionaire. Also didn't say that. But guess who said that my company was worth that? Google, Apple, SoftBank, the world's largest private equity firm, who made Uber, Slack, and WeWork into billion-dollar companies. They said it. I didn't say it. Why you mad at me? You upset with me because I look just like you and I'm out here winning and you're not doing nothing with yourself and you mad at me. That's what's going on out here. This is the level. This is what programming, this is what capitalism and nay, slavery has done to us. We got time to attack each other because I'm just calm, just talking to you, just as normal. And I said what I said. I stand on it. I don't have to say nothing. Google me. I almost cuss. You know how they say, I'm Rick James, bleep. Google me, bleep. I don't have to say nothing. So you rather me listen to you and believe you. You gonna call Google a lie and Forbes a lie, Amazon's a lie, Wired's a lie, New York Times, they a lie. But because what you said is true. They the ones said this stuff about me. I didn't say it. You really think I got enough weight to make those people put me on the homepage of Google? The homepage, not the search results, the homepage of Google. But I'm just talking. I have nothing better to do to get on Zoom and get on streaming and talk to Black people to make some money. Because you've been surrounded by scammers your whole life. So you can't tell the difference between real and fake. And this is why I talk like I do. Because if we don't get our discernment together and we don't figure out what's real and what's not, they're going to eat us alive. This AI, what's coming, this what's coming out here, this surveillance state, baby, you're not going to make it. If you can't discern when a real one is standing right in front of you, talking to you, I'm talking to you from the seat of the ancestors, and I'm telling you that you have everything you need on the inside of you. Go get you some money, get you some cash flow, build you a system where you can make some money and get out the way of what's coming. So I don't care who don't believe that I got what I said I got. I don't have to prove nothing to you because my money working. When the XRP hit, baby, it's finna be a wrap. Y'all might not see me no more. I might have to shut it down. Because we're going to be stupid rich at that point. We just regular rich right now. We're going to be FU money rich. Without me having to sell my company, they tried to buy it 3 times already. And I told y'all, the same company that does the same thing, you go on your iPhone right now, look in your weather app, scroll down, and you'll see an air quality index. The little rainbow thing, that's what I'm talking about. We got the same award from NASA at the same time. CEO of that company just happens to be in Israel. Now I have questions, but anyway, met him that day. We didn't start. He started about 8 years before me, somewhere between 8 and 10 years before me. Anyway, he has dozens of competitors. Dozens. I'm talking about dozens of companies that do exactly what they do. But for whatever reason, however the network was, he got to deal with Apple. He got to deal with Dyson. He got to deal with L'Oreal and Estee Lauder and all these people, corporate clients. Okay, so they were doing really well. They had the thing going. Sold their company in October 2023. This is all public record for $250 million. Now, how much, if I'm the only one in the world that does what they do, but for water quality? If I've had the EPA and the NSA and the all the UN and all these people trying to come at me for my data set, because nobody has this data in the world. And I just told you this man has dozens of competitors, and he sold his company for $250 million. How much you think my company's worth? So again, I didn't say it. I got receipts. So don't get upset with me because I look just like you. But I'm winning because I know the secret knowledge. But guess what? Most people, they would know this knowledge and they'll just be like, oh, sucks to be y'all. Hope you find your way, make it, baby, because I'm gone. Pew. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally coming back and telling y'all the secret knowledge. I'm telling you. But you so used to scammers and people out here that you can't tell the difference. I can't help you with that. You need to raise your frequency. You need to rise. It's time to rise. Reset identity. Seek expansion. So I'm always seeking expansion. So I'm always looking to create a space where you can come and get real knowledge that you know is unbiased. Because you know what? I'm unbought. I'm unbossed. And I'm unbothered. I really don't care. I let people in the doghouse. You can let yourself out. You can come on here if you want to. You can get mad at me. You can do whatever you want to do. It's not going to affect my bank account in no way. That's why I do this work. Because I don't need nobody to do nothing for me over here. I'm giving you free game. The only problem is it breaks the law. There's a universal law of reciprocity. So at some point, it becomes a problem. Somebody got to pay for this. Somebody got to do an exchange for this level of genius and wisdom. It would be wrong in the universe for it not to come back to me. Some people need to make an investment in yourself, make an investment in your own future and what you are building. You need to be able to make an investment. That's the only reason that I allow y'all to send money for what I do. Because I have a nonprofit. This ain't it. Okay. So I had to create a scenario where my board members and people are not getting upset. So I was like, no, it's cool. Because you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be doing public speaking, I'm building community. Like it'll be generating cash flow. It's cool. That's the only reason they hadn't cussed me out. My board was going crazy. Talking about why you keep talking to these people and helping everybody. You got students and that. We got other stuff to do. I can't leave y'all behind. I cannot let y'all get left behind in what's coming. I'm not going to do that. I refuse. So the format became what it is right now. And I'm making it so affordable. They're like, well, you should be, if you're going to charge, it should be $5,000. It should be this. My people I know my people. We don't have it. And if you have it, I want you to go get you a house. I want you to go buy you some property. Don't give me that money. So it's going to always be $500 or something that you can afford or figure it out. It's just who I am. I mean, I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. But if you make the identity shift, here's my point for today. You make the identity shift when life starts lifing. And again, there's one person on this phone who's related to somebody who knows what's actually going on in my house this past week. If y'all do, everybody, y'all will be, if this happened to you, let me say that way, you'll be passed out on the floor. You'll be just dead. You'll be out for like 3 months. Oh my God, it was so bad. It's just all the drama. You would give all your time, energy, effort, focus, and attention to this problem. I promise you. I didn't do it. Mind you, I didn't do nothing. And me and my baby, my fiance, we good. I mean, we didn't do nothing. But people going crazy. Okay. Because I'm telling you, it's the end of the system. So it's gonna be a lot of that. But anyway, because I have shifted my identity, and I have systems. Okay, the calendar said it's what we do. It's 2:00. Time for Avant to rock. Hit the button. Let's go. What? Ain't no life be life in it. Y'all, I can't, the 100-day challenge is canceled. I was just kidding. Ha, ha, ha. Can't do it. Who? Where? It's not even in me. Like, I'm going to show out every time I hit this button. It's going down. Somebody's life finna get changed. Something in your mind finna get rearranged. That's what I do here. It's who I am. It's what I do. We do this for real. So when is that going to become your story? When are you going to be like, I show up on social media and I show out and I said what I said and people be going crazy because that's who I am. The only way you get there is reps. Do it again. 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 Y'all know. Do it again. Do it again. Listen, it's neuroscience. Repetition is what allows for your brain to release the old neural pathways, the way you used to show up, and then form the new neural pathways. It must be repetition. It must. You must continue to do it again. 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 When you feel like it, do it again. When you don't, do it again. When you're up, do it again. Like, do it again. And people don't do that. This is why, I mean, people be like, why do Black businesses fail? Why is nobody making no money? Why is it? Ain't nobody moving like this. Don't nobody move like this. Y'all, don't nobody move like this. That's why don't nobody make no money. You're never going to have anybody bringing anything to any place at time ever. Like, what? I should be on the stage. I should have a microphone. It should be a theater full of people, thousands of people talk with me talking like this. I know that. I don't have time to create that. So I got to go hire a team to do the thing they're working on. But if you get your mind together and you shift your identity, you will not keep getting stopped by life be lifing. Because it's lifing for everybody. But some of us going to be all right and make some money anyway. And the rest of y'all not going to make it. It's about to go down in April. Like, we don't have time. So I'm going to open the floor for any questions, comments, concerns, challenges, feedback, personal story time. And if not, I'll let y'all go have your beautiful Sunday.
Thank you, doll, so much
Absolutely.
for just showing up constantly and inspiring us. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Jessica. I appreciate you. I'll never forget that day when Victor was lost in it. Why did everybody get lost at my door in that building? Every time. It was a Saturday too. And wasn't even supposed to be there. But I work. See, that's the other thing. People don't know. I work all the time. So anyway, he stumbled up to my door, child. Next thing you know, Jessica, I just believe you so much. You got the purest heart. Your light is so bright. It is.
Thank you.
And your heart for what you do, girl, you just like, I'm doing it because this is what I know needs to be done. We need more of y'all. We need more people like that.
Thank you, because you inspired me to keep going. Because it's not easy.
Yes.
And I get a lot of flack for working so much too. Mm-hmm. But the people who give me the flack are not making any money. So
you know it. We used to be in that building 4, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
It'd be the security guard and me and Tressica. Because we don't play about this work.
Yeah.
I respect you so much. I do. And thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing that.
So thank you. And I'm going to start doing, because I did have a plan to do something every day, featuring the men, because I have like a list of 1,000 Black men I want to interview and feature.
Yes.
And I'm like, that's something I need to actually start doing. So you inspire me to go ahead and do it.
Because even if you can't reach them, you want to interview them, you can't reach them, you could do a case study. You could just go talk about their life and talk about something hard. Do the contrasting. Something hard that they went through. You know, they came from a rough beginning or whatever. That some challenge they faced, and then how they overcame it, and pull a principle from that. So I need my Black men to do this and do that, so they could take it away. So they could feel like they could take it away and apply it to their life. And then it's like, I got a community where we do this all the time. Y'all come on, get on my list. That's what I would do that if I were you. That's a great idea. That's brilliant.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you. Hey, Tracy, go ahead. Where'd Tracy go? Let me see. We lost Tracy. No, you just raised your hand, girl. What we doing?
All right.
Hey.
Hi, doll.
Hey.
Hi, this is Tracy. Tracy B with Yet That's Yoga. where yoga is the dance of the soul. And I teach people of color over 40 to put down their 40 ounce and get high off their own breath. Yes, that's what I do. And I've been doing it for almost 19 years in 3 different continents with continual success. People I've worked with have gotten their mind right, their metabolism right, and their money right. And right now, I'm creating a cohort of 90 people that are ready to give 100% of their effort to regulate their nervous system so that they can stop getting on other people's nerves and start having the nerves to live their own lives fearlessly. That's it.
Girl, I'm done.
What do you
You know I'll be ready, but I would disappear. Yes.
I stuttered, but okay. The parts that
Hey,
I stutter, I know
don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Okay.
That
okay. But
hold on. We're gonna honor spirit. We're gonna honor this moment. If I was in a room, I would stand up and go like this. You know how they do touchdown? That was a 5-star pitch. Come on. You better come on.
Okay.
I'm sorry for yelling. I'm sorry. Okay. Hold on. The one thing I want you to not stumble on. I'm not worried about you stumbling, but make sure you say the part. I really love every line was a bar.
Okay.
bar.
You see how I used your
Beautiful
100 thing, the 100% effort.
Brilliant. It's brilliant.
Yes.
Come on. You said stop getting on other people's nerves and have the nerves.
You are actually gonna let me keep that?
You better keep it.
I say something poetic, you're gonna really
No. We love the poetic. They just got to know what it means. It's got to mean something to your listener.
So you're gonna let me keep it.
Listen to me. Hear me.
Yes.
This is for everybody. Listen. If you say stop getting on other people's nerves, who don't know what that means? What black person don't know what that means? They all gonna be like, okay. And then no. Then you have to contrast. You get contrast in there because you said instead of going from getting on people's nerves, I said have the nerve.
Right now I'm creating a cohort of 90 people. I'm creating a cohort of 90 people ready to give 100% of their effort to regulate their nervous system so that they can stop getting on other people's nerves and start having the nerves to live their best lives ever.
That's what I'm talking about. You know how powerful that is? I'm done. But listen to me. It's not have the nerves to live your best life. It's the nerve.
The nerve. Oh, I'm so corny with this.
No. Stop. Don't stop. Listen. Just say, make sure you correct that, get that right. Why I'm saying that is because that is how people talk.
Oh, okay. Don't make it correct English. Make it how people talk.
That's how people talk. Okay. You have the nerve to do something.
Oh, yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Okay. So stop getting on other people's nerves and come over here and have the nerve to live your best life and all whatever you said.
Yes.
If you don't talk like that at everywhere you go, I'm gonna personally come find you in Griffin. We're gonna have a problem.
I don't know if you realize this, dog, that this pitch is actually how do you say that? Cumulation, when everything's together, cumulation. It's of all the 5-star pitches that I've been working on, because you remember so I'm excited. And another thing is, dog, I keep thinking about that barbershop I went into and I was so nervous. It was a beautiful audience. And I'm like, Tracy, what is it? Nobody has ever said get out.
Exactly.
Like you could finish your whole pitch and nobody would say anything. You're the only one that's stopping between you and actually completing the whole thing.
You better shift your identity.
Yeah, I have to be okay with not being okay for about 30 seconds to get this pitch out. And I need to build that. I'm not building. I'm going to do it and there's nothing to rush because I keep thinking they look at me and don't know. And they don't know because I just came in. So why am I mad that they don't know what I'm about to say and I'm not there for a haircut? They don't know. So I'm putting them on game, like you say. So I sent you a message today. There was a big commotion here at the house. I was shooting a live yesterday. My brother didn't want me to shoot the live. He was like, he wanted me to do something with the hay outside. He has this whole thing about goats. He's like, he asked me from Germany. He's like, so what do you do with the goat manure? I said, what do you mean? Do you pick it up? And I said, do I pick up the goat manure? I said, no, that's fertilizer.
Correct.
I said, nothing on the ground is a problem. I said, your hoarding is a problem.
So the house went up.
The house went up.
Mm-hmm.
And he literally blocked my live.
That's all right. Uh-oh.
He stood in front of the live. I did a live for
girl.
over 2.5 hours.
See, I told you, this is a season. People are going to be turning up. People are turning up. People are going crazy.
I just kept going.
That's all right.
It was on YouTube Live. It was on YouTube, on Facebook Live. Of course, I had to delete it because I ain't trying to move my clients, but I saved it because the audio probably will be good.
Okay.
But I'm sitting here like, what the hell?
That's all right.
It really, I just tried to regulate myself. But the thing is, there is a lot going on, and I'm trying to just stay balanced mind.
Listen.
But go
ahead. No, go ahead.
What I will say is I'm going to keep doing what I do, yet I will say that this group is giving me life. And last night I watched for the first time Woman King. And
that's actually a good movie. Like, it didn't get a lot of as much. I don't know why. But yeah,
my God! It from beginning. I haven't seen the end yet.
Come
I'm
on,
not finished, but I'm. Oh my God!
Yeah.
And I like Viola because she's like a regular looking person like me, like just chill, like
she's powerful. She's just powerful.
She is powerful.
Yeah.
So I watched this and I said, Tracy, you gotta stand on something. You gotta.
Thank you.
It just inspired me.
You better come on.
And it just allowed me to see that you, doll, you are that woman king for us. And you're giving us this place where we're fighting like we're not turning back on our dreams. We're standing tall.
Thank you.
And I'm just I mean, on a day like last night, and I'm glad you stopped me. You're right. I don't need to tell the whole story. You could tell where all that drama's going. On a day like yesterday, I needed, like, every day I need this. And I just want to say thank you because it just makes me know, like you said, I need to run faster.
Come on. You got this. You got this. Yeah. Y'all, when we know we're planted, you know what I'm saying? When we got roots, it came from here. Nobody gave you this. So nobody could take it away from you. And once you build a community, they're going to rock with you. Y'all know within the last 12 months, I didn't come on the dollhouse for over 2 weeks. Do you know what happened? People were like, Dollar, you all right? We checking in. We still rocking with you. Everything good? Everything? Y'all all right? Let us know. We still here. When you build community around your work and you show up with this level of authenticity and the energy of the woman king, you better come on. Come on. So Viola was on Broadway with Denzel doing August Wilson. Fences. I played the same role she played at Harvard. That's why they tried to sign me for acting.
Damn.
It's not an easy role. Of course, she killed it, running just to cry and tears. That one scene. And when I would do auditions, I would do that scene. And they were directed by Kenny Leon. Kenny Leon is a Black director, Tony Award winning, director, who's done Broadway and all kind of stuff. He was the first person to ever cast me. He cast me as Diana Ross in like a off-Broadway, I don't know how you say it. I don't know what it was, but it was like a thing, like a Motown review. And I was Diana Ross, which I literally used to look like Diana Ross. I mean, I guess, I don't know what it was. Maybe it was eyes, I don't know. But when my hair is down, maybe it's the cheekbones. I got a picture, one of her album covers in my face in a similar position. And it's
the
like,
high cheekbones.
Okay, hold on. It's giving Diana Ross. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. So I just, so Viola is special to me just because of stuff like that. But that energy, this is what I'm telling you. What you got to find it. You know what I'm saying? It comes from here. I can't give it to you, but I'm modeling it for you. And when you find it, because you done found it, I heard you. I heard it. Everybody heard the shift. Girl, yes, you better talk like that all the time. Don't do nothing else. Talk like that.
Thank you. I'm ready.
Absolutely. I love it here.
And I love all these diversions because they're what I need. They're what I need to watch myself. Yeah.
And that's the other thing I want to say, y'all. I will not be a fear monger. I'm not trying to but I know what I'm talking about. I'm not being dramatic. What's coming to America as we know it, it's not looking good out here, y'all. We might want to have some extra money and be out the way and be okay. That's what we might want to do. We just, consider it. Have a conversation with your loved ones, your people. Okay. You might want to not have all your assets in the stock market and USD. You might want to just possibly, maybe just think about it. I'm trying to tell you, it's going to go crazy. And when these white people, when they figure it out, they're going to lose their whole entire mind. That's why I keep telling you to watch Leave the World Behind, because I don't have to say it. If you haven't seen the movie, watch the movie. All kind of stuff going on. Most of that is probably going to happen. Literally, verbatim. Cool. You can go through all of that. Get to the very end of the movie. And watch how the white people going to start acting when they figure out that this system is going down. Ain't nothing good coming out of this, y'all. It's not. So before we get to that part where it's everybody knows, I want you to fight your own battles in your own house, in your own family. The life be life in it. Ah, my God, I can't believe she said this to me. And somebody snapping on you for no reason and all kinds of hell breaking loose. I need you to regulate your nervous system now. Leave the World Behind is a movie on Netflix. If you don't have Netflix, call a friend. This isn't, get a free trial, girl. It's worth it.
I need to watch it again. That's the one with Julia Roberts, right?
Yes, Julia Roberts and the Man from Moonlight. Muhammad, what's his name?
Yes,
Please, y'all, please.
If
you don't have Netflix, call a friend, phone a friend. Just watch that movie, Leave the World Behind. The whole thing from beginning to end, because that is where we're headed. It was produced by the Obamas. They always got to tell you what's coming before it comes. I'm telling you 100% with 100% certainty that 97% of what's in that movie is going to happen.
Doll, it's crazy that you say that, because there's this guy at the temple I go to, a Caucasian man, and he says the same thing. He's like, they have to tell you, like, the evils that are happening.
Do you know why? Do you know about that?
I don't know.
Okay, let me explain this. Let me explain this. That's not fake. People say that all the time. Oh, they have to tell you. It sounds cute. And don't go to Randall Tanja. I got you. It's real. This is a real thing. Okay? The people, I sound crazy. Now I sound crazy. Now I'm over here. Listen. Can we agree that there are circles, there are rooms where meetings are had, discussions are had, and decisions are made that control what happens to the rest of us? Somebody can come off mute or thumbs up. Just did we agree on that? Is that like common knowledge?
Yeah.
Yes.
Policies, whatever, laws, however you want to call it. Okay, cool. In this world that we know that's happening, we have all, the reason why they kept saying America was the best country in the world is because this is the one where people have the most voice and say in what happens in those rooms. Okay. But the people that we see on TV, okay, 99% is not 100%. So I'm not calling every celebrity this. That's not what I'm saying. But 99% of the time, they done took the deal. If you just got on, you didn't hear me tell the whole story. When you got a light on you, you shining, you doing your thing, and you out here winning. I don't care if you singing, playing ball, doing this, doing that. I don't care what you're doing. And everybody's flocking to you because the only real capital in the world is social capital. And they know that. And I'm talking, and y'all look at me like I'm crazy because I say this. But anyway, when they figure out that when you speak, people move, you're going to get a knock at the door. Somebody's going to come and make you an offer to take the deal. And I don't mean Diddy level deal. That's not how they talk. It's not like that. They just want you to like something as simple as this. Something as simple as, I got 200 something people, almost 250 people in a dollhouse on a WhatsApp. And somebody at ADP, that's a mainstream, payroll company, heard about this. One of the little reps, and they sent him to my office. He came, I have a meeting 15 minutes, And I'm like, cool. He's like, yeah, well, we have this program. I don't remember all the details. Bottom line, he wanted to give me $250,000 to have access. He just wanted to send one of his associates. It wasn't going to say ADP, it's going to be a person from his team to get in the WhatsApp to get y'all data and start doing all the bullshit that they do. And I told him, no, sir. Oh my God. What? Really? What? Because I was like, okay, money, come on, free money. But then when he told me what they wanted access to, they wanted all your emails, they wanted all your number, they wanted all your information, they wanted to know a profile of your business, they want to do this, they want to do that. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm good. Thank you, though. So somebody's
Thank
going to
you for
always offer
protecting
you a
us,
deal.
though.
Always. You know, I'm going to always
Yeah,
do that because
thank
I'm
you.
crazy. But anyway, so I was like, yeah, no, I'm good. So,
You said you're
but my
crazy.
point, listen, I know I am. It's cool. But my point is, so there are people above the people. 99% of the people took the deal. The people that you see on TV, whether they're politicians or whatever, they took the deal. Who's offering the deal? Have we ever asked that question? Who is that?
Who's the they? Who's the they?
Who is they? Okay, so I'm not going to say that because I'm streaming live. I'm not going to go there today. But what I will tell you is this. You can go Google it. You'll find it. It's on YouTube somewhere. Kevin Hart did, he had a talk show. I don't know if he still has it on Peacock. Okay, but you can go on YouTube and you'll find it. You don't have to believe me. I'm getting to the point. He interviewed Jay-Z. It's probably 2-3 years ago now. And Jay-Z came in there. It's a cute little set. You know what I'm saying? They got to pour you a little whiskey. Like, that's his show. The same way that Shay, what's his name? Oh, is he canceled now? Shannon Sharp. The same way he does. And he give him a drink and they sit in there. It's similar to that. And he interviewed Jay-Z. So they talking. And they talking about, how it feels to be a rich black man. And, you can't go to family reunion no more, they say, because you go in there, which is probably true, but you go in the family and you try to get some ribs off the thing and trying to get some potato salad. And then here come the cousin you ain't seen in 37 years. I don't even know this man. And he want to run up to you with a business plan. He want to say, oh my God, I got this play. You know what I'm saying? If you could just give me $10,000 right quick, you know what I'm saying? So I could put this play on. It's going to elevate. It's going to launch. You know what I'm saying? It's some mess. Somebody always coming to you, asking you to invest in stuff. I just want to get a chain. I can get a chain of golden corrals. You know what I mean? And I just need a little investment money to get it going. Don't know nothing about business. Ain't never ran no business, but they think, because they done program job, all I need is some money. So they come to them to get money for these little side hustle BS things. And so they were, ranting and chanting off of that point. Kevin Hart and Jay-Z both said, but we, how we work so hard, you work all your life, you grind. Y'all probably know their stories better than me. And all they go through and the money, the mom in the Bible, hiding the money in the Bible, that you ain't never gonna beat nobody. He came out the Mercy Projects and did all of this. Okay. Get to the end. And they finally make it. You made it. They said, both of them, they said, and you in the room. You in the room. Now you somebody. You on TV. Mama, look at me. Grab mama, look at me. You in there. And Jay-Z said, when you get in that room, you look around and you at the table, everybody know every face in this room. Oh my God, I'm one of them. They know me. I'm looking at you, you looking at me, we looking at each other like, oh my God, you actually know who I am. Like, it's that kind of feeling. Oh my God. My homegirl got nominated for an Oscar a couple years ago. She had this experience because I met, I know Ava DuVernay. I know all these people. And she literally got nominated for an Oscar. So she in the room, she's taking pictures with Zendaya and all type. She's like, oh my God, I'm in the room. And people were coming up to her like, oh my God, I love your work. It was a short film. Beautiful film. And I love your work. Oh my God. And she was like, what? You know me? Like, So you're in the room. Jay-Z said, if you pay attention though, he said, if you look around the table, everybody doing, going crazy, they eating and we at the table, right? We having dinner, we talking, we laughing, y'all, whenever we do a dinner party, I hope the world stays up this long and we get together and have a party or do the thing. It's, it's going to be stupid. We're going to have a good time, right? So you chilling, and then after a while, you notice, but I was just talking to her and I turned around and talked to them. I came back, she gone. Where'd she go? And then I start talking to you, and I come back and look. Now what? So I'm like, where is everybody going? So I look. This is Jay-Z said this, and he looked. It's a door in the back of the room. There's another room but after this room. And that's where the real the conversations are happening. All of us think that this the one you can see is what it is. It is not that. He says another room. So then he said, I spent my time trying to figure out how do I get invited to go in that room? Because that's where they're making decisions. That's where they writing checks. That's where they deciding who's going to be the next one to come in this room. So please understand that. Okay, it's levels to it. So therefore, to answer your question, Tracy, and don't go nowhere, LaTondra, the people in that room, and then there's another room, and how many rooms? All I can say while streaming is that they truly believe in what I keep programming into you guys. It's a universal law. It's the ripple effect. If I put it out in the universe, it is coming back to me. They believe in comedic science. If I put it out, it's coming back. But slavery taught us that we can work, and never get paid. That is a violation of spiritual law. Give, receive. Sow, reap. Breathe in, breathe out. Sun rises, sunset. This is universal law. They don't play with the universe because the universe is not playing with y'all. If I put it out, it's coming back. So therefore, why do they have to tell us what they do? It is because by telling us, once they told us, and then we still go along with it anyway, that is equivalent to us giving our consent. So that karma doesn't come back on them. That's why they got to tell us what they do before they do it. Hey, they told y'all. I know everybody knew. Millions of people saw this movie. Millions of people read this book. Millions of people heard this album. I already told you what I was finna do. And you were just like, it's amazing. Okay. Beyonce has not one but 2 songs that say world at war in the lyrics. Now, how many people listening to Beyonce songs? So is it our fault? Is it her fault? Is it whoever they are? I'm not saying she's a part, but I'm just saying, is it their fault? If somebody found a way to get that in the thing, and millions of people around the world heard this, and nobody put 2 and 2 together, nobody watched the video, nobody saw, Justin Bieber done put a video out and told you everything, but way before the Epstein files came out. Is it our fault? We told you. We said what we doing. And y'all didn't pick up on it. It's not our problem. Pay attention, Tressica. Come on, Tressica. You better come on with the knowledge. See, now it's the problem because we got knowledge in the chat. Let's pause for the chat. Tressica said, I was told to pay attention to the movies with $100 million budgets. The reason why they got the budgets is because they have the clues about what's really going to happen in the world. Period. End of sentence. We can get off the phone. So I hope I answered that question. Let me stay on track. Hey, LaTondra, go for it.
Hi, and I just wanted to thank you also, Ms. Dahl, for all of the time you give us here. I was wanting to share with you, followed some of the outline, and I'm on LinkedIn once again now.
Hey.
So I'm wanting to see about managing followers. There's a button here that says manage followers, but I've been posting daily on LinkedIn. And then the method that I use created me a 30-day LinkedIn content calendar and made a PDF out of it. I was amazed, with all the information that I added. And one of the things that happened, it got me teary-eyed because I was open and transparent. As you said, you put in all of the emotional language. Mm-hmm. And the way that it came back to me, I had forgotten what that was like for me in that moment. And so when it spewed it back out to me, it really, and so it's created some of these stories that I'll share on some of my posts. So that's what I wanted to share with you. Thank you. I followed the instructions and then I got an outcome on it. So I know the more that I am more intentional about the work that you're providing for us, I know I'm going to see the result. So I just want to say thank you as I'm continuing to apply myself, because I've always been very studious. And my mother used to tell me as I was going to school that you're not a teacher's pet, you're a teacher's pest.
Because give me more. Give me more. I need all the information. Tell me everything.
Right. So thank you so much. It's working.
It works if you work it. You know what I'm saying? This roadmap be mapping. I love it. I love to hear that. I am so excited. Y'all don't understand. When y'all be telling me, oh yeah, dog, I did what you said. It didn't work. That's why I do this. This is why I show up. This is why. This is why. I don't care what's going on out here. I'm going to call your child when we get off the phone. I don't care what's going on out here. I'm going to be right here at 2:00. I'm going to do that. I don't know what else we finna do, but we going to do this right here. That's why I do this. I love that. Oh my gosh. Y'all on LinkedIn, child. Okay. But when you click the manage followers, that just means you can see who's following you and you can see who you're following.
Okay. I do need to add more people, I would suspect. So
yeah. But you can also, so if somebody's following you, you could have, not necessarily all the time, but occasionally you can intentionally have a campaign and go, okay, all these people that are following me, let me send them a little quick note, a little direct message on LinkedIn.
Okay.
Because people are used to showing up like that on LinkedIn. Yeah. But that's all that is, the managed followers.
Awesome.
Anybody else want to share? We kind of went there today. I broke it all the way down. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Also, when you talked about those secret meetings,
yes,
I've also found working with juvenile justice involved youth and at-risk kids that there's a incident with a meeting like that up north with the judges who are in the secret rooms sending these kids to jail for cash. It's a movie, it's a documentary called Cash.
They get paid. Yes, they get paid when they win a case and you go to jail. The judges get paid. I'm streaming. But yes, that's the real thing.
Yeah, we need that. We need to be aware of that as in the Black community, because even we'll have more Black youth going to jail for cash.
That's exactly right. That's why they pick us up on petty charges and all the little, BS and stuff. That is exactly why. 100% facts. Y'all, somebody talking about, what did I say a couple of weeks ago? It was something really basic too. And I said, y'all know about this, right? And somebody said, oh, I thought that was a conspiracy theory. Oh, I said, they did a simulation before the pandemic, right? They like checked to see what was going to happen before they did it. They had a trial run or whatever. And somebody said, yeah, I heard that, but I thought it was a conspiracy theory. Baby, listen. I wish I had wrote it down. Well, one of our people in our network is RZA. If y'all know who RZA Islam is. Homie. Okay, cool. And the way he defined conspiracy, I wish I had written it down. But conspiracy just means that two or more parties come together. They conspire. They said, this is what we finna do. That's what a conspiracy is. Con means come together. Spiracy means like a spiral, like inspire, like you put your energy, I put mine, and together, conspiracy, we gonna do this thing. This is what we finna do. But we ain't gonna tell nobody. It's a secret meeting. That's what a conspiracy is. Okay? A conspiracy theory is like, I'm pretty sure this is what's going on, but I hadn't put it all together yet. But I'm thinking this might be this. You know who invented the term conspiracy theory? I'm going to sound crazy to say it, so I'm not going to say it. But y'all just remember we had a president, the one in the 60s that got pew pew on national TV. After that, and everybody was like, this don't make no sense, though, because you talking about he in the bookstore. This is, how we doing now? How we like, you saying this, but this don't add up because now we got social media. We can prove, we can go, we got files. We got the internet. They didn't have that. But people were just like, yeah, this ain't lining up because I don't know, but we supposed to accept the official narrative. So some 3-digit agencies came up with the term conspiracy theory. 3-letter agencies. And anybody who said anything other than the official narrative, they called it a conspiracy theory. And that's why we're here today, because they try to play in your face. And that's why I teach you in the dollhouse, Follow your intuition, trust your own discernment, because somebody's going to come and tell you that building a business means running the meatball and alcohol events and giving them all your data. They're playing in your face. Write a business plan, put everything in there. I don't see enough proprietary information. I need it all. I need to know your bank statements, your backlog, your last 3 years of taxes. I need this. And in return, I'm going to give you access to, to have a meeting in the meatballs and alcohol room with the head of diversity, who's now fired from this Fortune 500 company. And they're selling your data to the W's. They're not going to play in our face no more, because we're going to follow our own discernment. You know how many people in the dollhouse are here because they were like, yeah, you're the only person who said, I felt like something wasn't right. But I was like, am I tripping? Maybe it's me. They told me I don't qualify to go to the next level in the thing. They made it up. Y'all, they made it up. They hired these people from Accenture to create the little, I'm not calling the name, but y'all know what I'm talking about. The place should not be named. The little levels that you got to go through to even be in a room with somebody who can do something for your business. And you don't qualify, or you don't have it. Ain't nobody in there ever been an entrepreneur. Ain't none of one of them consultants. Ain't never one of them people that work there. None of the staff. None of them. The head of it is a failed entrepreneur. Failed. I'm talking about he lost his house. He got put out, homeless, everything. He never built a successful business from scratch. But he want to play on your face and play on your dreams and tell you that you're the problem. And they get paid off of all of that. I'm sorry, that's just what it is. So when your intuition, when your discernment, when something say, I don't know, this ain't right, you might want to trust yourself. How about you do that? How about you trust your own gut and stop letting these people tell you what it is? Because you already know what it is. Go ahead, Tracy. Go ahead, Tracy. What happened? Tracy, what you be doing? There you go.
Okay. I was here talking. I was saying I'm not sure if I was the only one that was cut off when you started talking about the jail thing. Like, I got kicked off the Zoom at 3:33. Yeah.
No, I said they get paid. The judges.
Oh no, I heard you, but it's like you went I don't know what was going on. It seemed like as soon as you said that, they cut you off.
It's all right. I mean, we still here. I don't know, but yeah.
Good. I thought it was a conspiracy. I'm like, oh no, she talked about the jail. All of a sudden they cut her off. Couple of things. I think it was. Let me see, who was that?
I want you to know each other in the dollhouse. By the way, I do. I know.
And
I know. Also, nobody comes off on camera except Latanja most of the time, and that's not cool. But also, y'all names. Some of y'all names on the thing don't match your name, so it's hard for us to learn who we are. But anyway,
okay, I can come off camera.
No, you.
So
cool.
Yes. So
hey, girl, I like your artwork.
I'm in my room.
I like your glasses.
Thank you. So I wanted to say, I think it's Latanja that was saying she's trying to collect brothers to talk about their stories.
No, that's Treska.
Tressica. Okay, yes. Tressica. Perfect. So if you need somebody, my baby daddy, Kimani, he is great at talking. He can go on.
Yes.
so if you need someone, because I know sometimes I feel like I should be a person because I feel like I could do lives with a lot of people, because a lot of people are afraid of doing lives. I'm like, okay, let's do a live together, but I'm not a dude, But so if you needed a guy, he's a great person to interview. He has a lot of information, and he could talk about anything. And he's in Georgia. He's in Georgia, in Union City. I think that was the only thing. Oh yes. So because I'm having some challenges with videotaping right now here, and I have so much backlog of stuff that I have not put out yet, can I start moving that? Would that be considered my content?
Absolutely. 100%.
Okay.
And I want people to think about content like that. Think of your content like an album that's getting dropped, one verse, one hook, one song, one theme at a time.
Yesterday I was doing some yoga at the gym, and people were looking, and even young girls, they're like, I was leaving, I was giving my card for something, and then one girl stopped me. She's like, can I have a card too? I said, you want to learn how to do a headstand? So literally I have a whole workout I do in a headstand.
That's so
but
cool.
The thing is, It's cool, but the thing is, I'm thinking, like, I looked at the video and I accidentally pressed something where the video started going really fast. I'm like, damn, this shit look cool fast. I'm like, this is what people
Post
be doing
that.
online.
There you go.
Like, I could start doing that too, because
From
ain't got
you
no
in front of
time.
the pyramids and you in the middle of Times Square or wherever you
yes.
be.
Oh, when I was in Zurich, you're right. I could make that quicker because people don't have time,
and it would go viral.
Okay, perfect.
It's
okay.
beautiful. So this is a season of content where you're pulling your past stuff. You could do a voiceover, you can put music, you can have a inspirational message while they're watching this. It could be something else you want to say on top of it, all of the above.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned voiceover because I wanted to ask, once you put a song on top of, once you pick a song from one of the selection of songs that they give you on these channels, does that automatically take off sound? Does that automatically take off any words that you were saying?
No. If your words are included in
the video.
Yeah.
Oh, they'll still be there.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on which platform you're on, but just play around with it. Or Google it. Okay. But yeah, you can do
that.
Both.
Okay. Perfect.
Absolutely. Yeah, guys, I want y'all to win. I love it here. This is a place where we come to rise so we can win. Anybody else? Comments, questions, concerns, challenges, feedback, perspective, and personal story time before we go. It's a Sunday. It's a whole Sunday, y'all. Ain't gonna let nobody turn us around. We're not doing that. We're gonna do something else, but not that. What do you mean? We finna win. Let's go.
Thank you, dog. Also, dog, I felt like I was trapped in a loop, and you were on-time words for me today. So I thank you.
Ooh, come on. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you. I knew I was talking to somebody. Look,
girl,
you use their assets. Get all the social capital out of that space in that place. But yeah, we not on that. We got a plan. We over here.
And I do really have like 1,000 men on my list who have agreed to, be interviewed. And these are men who are successful. And I want them to give the blueprint to our future generations of Black boys.
Come on.
Successful.
So you know what I want you to do? I want you to take all the problem language that you have come across over the years, how they talking, what they struggling with, how they feeling, they can't talk to their mama, this is going on, this is going. Child, households are going down, family, generational, all of the bull that we've been doing as families is coming to the surface now. I'm telling you, they call it a doomsday fish. He coming up on shores across the world right now. We're going to have to deal with our ish because the 500, 600, however year-old thing is over with. But we got to deal with home first. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And so all of the stuff that they've been going through, people fight with mamas and baby babas and the wife, somebody did this, because we as women, we got a space for that. We could talk about what happened, what we don't. But the men usually get attacked. You're the problem. You did this, but 8 times out of 10, it's because you pulled the rug out from under him, or you did something to that man to put him in a desperate situation to make him go there. Not always. Sometimes they're just evil, but not always. You know what I'm saying? So if you've collected all this language over the years, this is what I would do. I would feed it to my GPT. Hold on, Tracy. I would feed it to my GPT, Treska. All this language, like break a document, however long. If you just talk it out, men. I've been dealing with men all this time. I'm talking to my phone. Turn on your voice memo. I've been dealing with men, who are this and this and this and this and that and that. And they've been going through this and this and this, and they struggle with this and this and this. They feel like they don't have a place to talk about this and this. They can't go to their mom, they can't go to their uncle, they can't go to their cousin, can't go to their baby mama, they can't talk to nobody. But this is what they tell me, and just go crazy. I got you, Clara. I got you. And just go crazy in the thing, right? Then take the audio. Go to riverside.com/transcription. I think that's the one. If any free transcriber thing will do. You can use Otter or whatever. Otter.ai. And tell it, make this a transcript. I'm talk about these men and everything they be feeling and thinking and struggling with, right?
Okay.
Then take this transcription, go to your GPT of choice. I use Bougie GPT, which is Claude. Okay, and tell it, attach that, because you can do all this on the free version of Claude. That's what I'm saying. That attach that document, and then tell it, I want to create a list, give you 25 questions, because that's going to be well over an hour interview. Right?
Okay.
Powerful questions that will pull out, emotionally impactful things that will resonate, real life lessons from Black men who've been through drama and trauma, but have successfully overcome and, went on to build successful lives. I need 25 interview questions. Give me these questions as if I was preparing for a show, like I'm Oprah Winfrey.
Okay.
Number one. And like I am the host of, literally, do you know this guy? Literally, write this. Diary of a CEO on YouTube.
Oh, yes, I know him. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Literally his style.
Okay.
You could even go get the YouTube URL of that dude. One of your favorite videos, the interviews that he's done.
Okay.
Take it to a transcription thing, YouTube to transcript.com or something like that. Get a transcript because it's going to pull everything he said in that interview, right?
Okay.
Attach that as well. Claude lets you do all kinds of stuff. ChatGPT, you can attach all this in the free version. But Claude is better anyway. Attach that. Say, as if I was Oprah Winfrey and or as if I was the host of the Diary CEO, transcript attached.
Okay.
And I've also attached notes about the men that I serve and the platform, why the problems they have and what I'm trying to build. Tell it that.
Okay.
And hit go. And it's going to give you some of the most powerful, and you want to create a format. If you don't like them, tell them to do 25 more. You know what I'm saying? Give it more parameters or whatever. But you're going to come up with the most powerful questions. So you are on the right track. Please don't stop. Please don't stop. Oh, girl, you better blow up.
Okay.
But you want to have your questions going to be, so they're going to have to sit back in their chair. Ain't nobody ever asked them this. Nobody's ever cared enough, took no time to ask them anything that you have to ask them. It's finna be, they finna sit back. You know how your granddaddy, your uncle, you sit back. They sit back.
Yeah.
And they think. And then they start talking. Girl, yes, it's finna go viral. So do that. That's what I would do. Just prepare your interview questions. You know what I'm saying? You got your people, line them up, schedule them up. Da-da-da-da. Go crazy. Do
Thank
it.
you.
Do it. Go. Jessica, go.
Thank you, darling.
Go. I'm so excited. Let me see who's finna talk. Clara. Hey, Clara. And then hold on, Tracy. Go, Clara. Go ahead, Clara.
Wait, you can go ahead. I can wait.
No, you go. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, how you doing? I was just saying I just needed to. I have my LinkedIn stuff. I just had a couple things I just needed to get refined so I can put it out there if you have any time. So, but that's about. Oops, I'm sorry. That's about it.
Okay, great. Thank you. Tracy, you had to say something. Are you good? Anybody else? What we doing? What we talking about?
Yeah, I was going to say something quickly, but damn, I love those prompts. The Oprah and then the guy from, that's some deep stuff. So
you better tell your AI what to do. They work for us. These white people work for us. Child, we used to work for them, and y'all saw Forrest Gump. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that scene? And they showed the little servants coming over the years and all that. We used to work for them. They work for us. Baby, you better get your buddy. You better use these tools and get your buddy.
One topic I was thinking is sometimes with Jessica is mother-in-laws and their daughter-in-laws, with that's a big topic because I think that what's not being spoken is that the daughter-in-law that is married to your son, she realized you raised a baby boy, or you raised a boy that's not actually suitable to be a husband to her. So it's like in the back of her head, you've given her double time work. Subconsciously, you've given her double time work, and then you want to come in to give extra thing about housing this, fix this, and they're like, excuse me, boo, your main responsibility to raise your son, you didn't even do that. Like I'm literally having had to teach him how to clean his ass, or I'm teaching him how to, open a door, teaching him how he should not be asking me about, like he should be giving me the money. He shouldn't be trying to ask me like, oh, you're not doing nothing. Like there's a conflict there.
Yes.
I'm not going to say.
Clara said that's because there's a mother wound that needs has not been addressed.
For sure,
Absolutely,
for sure,
Clara.
because so many women have turned their sons into their husband.
Girl,
And what that means
Like
is
that, mother wounds and also father wounds too.
both of y'all finna be on
Yes.
my new show coming soon.
come on.
Coming
come-
soon.
so
We
that's
finna
a-
talk about. We
that's a
finna
big
put it all
topic.
out because we gotta heal as a people, as a unit, and all of us. We gotta
But
rise.
I think as a man, what I think I would like answered questions to is like, once you get to the point and you realize there were certain gaps, it's now your responsibility as a man to fill it. Yeah, your mom may have, she saw you as her quote unquote husband. So maybe she didn't require you to clean dishes. You didn't really have to do anything because you were quote unquote her husband, but not sexually, but her husband in a way because the dad wasn't there. So it created this whole thing. And I think that's something that puts a burden on the mother-in-law. And
Absolutely.
it really
That's beautiful.
I
Claire's
saw the women too, because you have to understand women why you're attracted to that type of person.
Something. I just didn't want to lose my thought. I wanted to,
go ahead, Claire. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's true.
But I wanted to share something with you. Sorry, I'm sitting outside and it's a deep.
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Let me pull my thing inside. But I wanted to share something. A lot of times that is called enmeshment. Even through my studies of all things narcissism, sociopathy, psychopathy.
Girl, she an expert in narcissism. She gonna get you together. She know.
Studying all this stuff over the last
We
7
need to
years.
talk, Clara.
Y'all finna come on my new show. Yes, go.
You also have to realize that a lot of times the mother did the same thing to her son, because 9 times out of 10, you got to understand what happened to the mother when she was little, what happened to the father. And a lot of times they end up raising narcissistic children and sons subconsciously, and don't. So that's what they're looking for, love. They're looking for things. And because the mother's looking for the son to heal within her father wound, her mother
right.
wound.
She got father and mother wounds. That was what I was going to say.
Yes, she does.
Absolutely.
It's from the father and the mother. And it also depends, was that mother a first child? Was she,
was she middle child? Was she the baby? All of that. Come on.
All that ties.
You better come on.
Me, I didn't think or anything. But when I've been studying it, it all become, they might think she's just a DV survivor. She don't know nothing. No, I'm also a certified mental health advocate.
Yes, she is. Y'all, Claire is everything. She is that.
Figure out what the heck I was dealing with when I see these words, that narcissism and all this stuff is just a word. No, it's the behaviors of these people. That
it's patterns, it's programs.
Psychological mother, a narcissistic mother that deals with a lot of psychological damage. That don't mean that you've been in a Black community. They literally think that abuse is just physical. No, it's always psychologically.
It's verbal, it's coming in, it's emotional. You taking all this in, it's affecting your nervous system, and you don't even know. You don't even know. Nobody even told you this was a thing. And it's happening to you, girl. You better preach. You better preach. You finna be on the first episode of this new podcast that I'm birthing right now. Come on with the knowledge.
No, and I got the title from AI to A. I see you. Yeah. Welcome, Clara.
That's Clara episode. I love it.
Yeah, because I like what Tressica is doing. And
come on. I know y'all can help. This is what I want the dollhouse to be. Y'all lean in with Tressica. She's trying to heal Black men. And I don't have no problem. I'm not like, some people got a problem. Some people got a chip on their shoulder. Some people are mad. I ain't mad. The reason why it's a lot of Black men in my WhatsApp group, but it's like not many that are active and showing up on the Zoom. You know why?
They can't get advice from a woman?
No, it's not that. It's not that. Nope. I wish it was that. That'd be cool too, but no, it's not that, because I don't do this for everybody. I want our brothers healed seriously as well, Clara. Shout out to y'all. No, it's time. It's time. And I love this group, even of the women that show up, because we ain't got time for that. I ain't got time to be mad at you, cussing and fussing at you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Destin. Shout out to Anthony. Shout out to Brian. Shout out to all the men, Del Vecchio, all the men in this group who are they coach. There would be no dollhouse without Coach Michael Harris. Y'all figure it out on your own time. It's men holding us down, right? But the reason why they're not as active is literally because of our DNA. It's because of how we move in the world. Like, we're gonna do all the work. Like, okay, I can't tell nobody business that's coming soon. That's coming on a new podcast. I can't tell nobody family business. But listen what I'm telling you. Let me be generic. Let me say it this way. Name a man. Did anybody watch Scandal? Did anybody watch that show?
I didn't, but that girl was fine there that week.
I can't talk to you. Tracy, put yourself back on mute. You going left. Okay, no. Listen to me. I know Carrie. I know her. Beautiful actress. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Such talent. Oh, amazing. Her story, she told her story of how she auditioned for that show, and I wanted to use it when I was going to get on social media the first time and teach. That's why I teach 5-star pitch. But anyway, beautiful actress. How do I say this? When somebody runs for office, let's say it that way. I'm running for mayor. I want to be the governor. I want to be the president. I want to do something important. I want to start a business. I want to blah, 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 blah. If a man says that, this is a part of why, this is what I'm telling you, why 95, 98% of the active people in my group are women. I'm not exclusive to women, Black women. I mean, I'm exclusive to Black people, but you know what I'm saying? When they start the thing, they say, I'm going to run for office, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. The first thing they're going to do is get a woman to come in there and do the actual work part. You know, like find the people, do this, do that, go here, type this, run that. And I don't mean it like a secretary. I don't mean it in a demeaning way. I'm literally saying like whatever needs to be done, like turn on the engine, they're going to call a woman. So a woman is naturally already, because we tapped into source. Because on this realm down here, the 3D world, women are we running. And the men are sitting up chilling, you know what I'm saying? We at the office, we smoke cigars, we do this and this. On the spiritual realm, the women are sitting like, no, yes, go. And the men are the builders. The men is spiritually, they're doing all that. Understand that. So people who are not spiritual, they only take the natural and they say, oh, the man need to be this and this and this and this and this. And the woman got to run around and do all the blah, 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 blah. And this is where all the evil in our current version of society comes from. But people who are spiritual, you will never find nobody spiritual nowhere on this planet. I don't care what color they are. I don't care what culture they come from. If they're spiritual, they're going to tell you that everything, all, mother, ... Mother Earth, fill in the blank. I don't care what it is. It came from a woman. So depending on where you are, how you position, and not just a woman, a Black woman, but anyway, depending on where you are, where you came from, how you position, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ra, you know, all praise to Ra. You know, you want to call the gods, you know, people want to be deep, do all this. You know what he had to do? He had to come through a black hole. He had to come through the womb of the mother universe. Y'all can decipher that in your own time. This is what I want to tell you. So most men, I love men. Listen, I found me one. It was hard. He came, found me, honestly. Some of y'all were there. He literally found me because I'm just go stand in my power. I'm not fit to do. I don't have to do this. I don't have to play with y'all. I'm not playing with y'all. That's what my new podcast is about. We don't have to play with these people. Put your energy out in the universe, let them come find you. But anyway, but also we're going to heal and purge and tell all these stories of the mother-in-laws and the great grandmother and what the daddy did and the baby did and the cousins did. And all of this was done, but we can't say nothing because we got home training. You know what I'm saying? You can't put the family business down the street. You can't say. But you literally you like me. But I can't say that. Oh, we're going to have a space to talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's heal. Let's heal so we can rise because we got to get out the way. I'm telling you, these white people playing and all this little fake system they done built over here since 1492 and 1776, it's about to go down. And if we don't heal ourselves and regulate our nervous system and tap into our own intuition and discernment, we're not going to make it, baby. We're not going to make it. So my point is, the worker, the people who are like, oh, it's a lot of work. That sounds like a lot, dog. Sounds like a lot of stuff you want me to do. Claire said most of our people don't know about this info, so they don't understand there are layers to healing. Come on, it's levels to this. You got to be aware that this even happened. You got to name some things, first of all. That's why you're going to be on the podcast, Clara, because we got to name it. We got to call it what it is. If you don't have no awareness, how you going to go from there? We need awareness. Right. Don't over spiritualize it. Clara said, you know what I'm saying? Don't go to the Bible and say, well, God knows. No. No. You ain't finna tell me nothing. I'm a PK. I was raised in the church. You look, I'm starting a podcast where I could talk crazy. She said that works my nerves. Shout out to Clara, man. Okay, so Tracy, in a minute, I'm about to make you do your new pitch. So Claire, because Claire wasn't on when you did it the first time.
Okay.
But anyway, here's my point. If you get all this work right, you can start saying, number one, middle finger to y'all. Anybody trying to get us to go left because we going this way. We're going to be okay. We got some money. We got somewhere to go. We got a plan A, B, and C. We're going to do what we got to do to be all right. But number two, you can hold enough space. You have enough capacity to invite family members who might need to heal. They might need to go through some deprogramming or reprogramming or whatever it is. Whatsoever it is, as my grandmother would say, you will have space for them to do that with you because you've done this work. Y'all, we're changing our identity. We are no longer the people that would just figure it out. Listen, I had to figure it out, and you 18, you 21, you grown. Go figure it out, because I promise you on everything I love. Absolutely, Claire, you can go after Tracy. On everything I love. Listen, y'all. Yeah, okay. Let me just rant for a second. It won't take me long. I'm going to get there. I'm get where I'm going. I have a point. I had a little baby. She's 21. She might be 22. I think she's 21. Whoo! I don't cuss off him when I do. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to go there so bad with this little baby. But she ain't never been nowhere. She black, little black girl. She ain't never been nowhere. She ain't even seen nothing. You know what I'm saying? She listening to the bull that her family telling her about the world and what it is. She grew up in the suburbs. Okay. She from the suburbs. So I already can't trust you. You're already off brand. But okay, cool. I don't mean no disrespect, but whatever. This little baby called herself getting into it. This is her first time having a real argument. I'm just trying to tell you, households around the nation, around the world finna go up because you got to deal with your personal demons before the global collapse is coming. I'm telling you, this is the energy. So please, what did Scar said? My teeth and ambitions are bared. He said, be prepared. That's what he told y'all. Y'all better get prepared. But what's going to go down? But anyway, this little baby talking about like a little dog, a little bitty dog, like this kind of dog. Because at the end of her sentence was, because I went to UGA. You know what I said? What school did I go to? I'm not going to say it. Somebody come off mute and say it.
Harvard.
And it wasn't a certificate program.
What do we?
You graduate with? Yeah, it wasn't a certificate program. Don't let them play with your answer.
Don't play with me. Not a certificate, not a 1 week, certificate program, bitch. I'm sorry, I don't cuss on here. Don't let nobody play in your face, okay? You're going to have people trying you. They're going to try you from every angle. We have to heal. We got to heal from all of that. We got to detach. When I talk about detachment, when I talk about we ain't worried about all of this. We ain't worried about what they're going to say, what they're going to do. We're not concerned. This is protection. This is self-preservation. We are in war. This is war. I need to hang up the phone. This is war. They're coming for our necks again. Listen. Somebody told me today, an elder, talking to me and my fiance. She actually sounded like she's from Louisiana, but She from Chicago. But then I found out the answer, because I was like, I'm sorry, why she talk like that? He was like, what you mean? He don't hear it. He don't hear it. He don't hear it. Everybody in Chicago that's black came from where? Mississippi and Louisiana. She sound like Louisiana. It's a video going viral. It's several videos going viral right now, especially on TikTok. Beyonce, Mama Tina. Yeah, I'm not talking about her like a stranger. I'm telling you that her publicist tried to sign me and whatever. It's whatever. God bless him. I ain't got no problem. It's whatever. I quote her all the time. It's cool. But listen, they from Houston. She grew up in where? Houston. Actually from Alabama, but they moved to Houston. Okay. But the mama is from Louisiana. She got time. She trying to cook gumbo and people talking about this nasty. It's a whole thing online. They going crazy. So next week, when you hear me saying, some have called her a, what is that, Claire? I don't know what that is. When you come online, tell me what that be. I don't know what that be. Look, next week, when I say why y'all were watching Diddy Watch, next week I'm gonna say why y'all were worried about what Mama Tina gumbo tastes like. This happened in the world because there's a lot of things going on. Tracy knows that Haitian word. Thank you. That's my point. I'm trying to tell you. I'm on the phone with an elder who's in Chicago. Y'all better pay attention. Pay attention. Rougarou. Y'all, I don't know. Let's talk about it. No, this is a real conversation. Okay, y'all want to lean in? Y'all want to go in? Okay, we're finna go in. Listen, this is what I'm telling you. Claire said no. Okay, y'all, let's figure it out. Claire gonna let us know what that word means. That's the you here, you locked in. Listen to me. She's an elder. She might be about to be 70. I don't know. This is what she said to me. And Tracy, listen, because you're here, I can do this. I've never been to Haiti. I don't know nothing about it, but all I know is everybody ever told me, my people, come off mute, Tracy. Well, I don't know. My people said, I'm from the South. I'm my roots are all here. Florida, Georgia, wherever. Carolinas. Okay. We from down here. Something was going on this part of the nation. According to my scientists, this is the oldest part of the world, Pangea, before they split. This right here, the Appalachian, all of this, the oldest land on planet Earth. But anyway, that's why we get our water from here. But anyway, whatever. But you know how they talk about Haitians and what they doing, and they running something else. Whatever, they roots. Girl, you better get your pal. You better tap in. You better figure it out. That's how I feel. That's how I was raised.
If you're working a 9 to 5 and you end up broke, that's voodoo at its finest. And I
don't even know what that means. We need a whole episode about that.
Yeah, and I always tell people that I don't believe in voodoo. I am voodoo. Like we are walking voodoo. Like this is like when you talk about all this stuff and manifestation. This is if you watch a baby being born, conception, all of this is voodoo.
No, listen. No. Let me pause you because we need to do a whole thing. What I want you to understand. My problem is not that. That's not that. My problem is that my ancestor told me today that Joe Kennedy, the father of John F. Kennedy, he was just a hustler doing what he did. I don't know. They from Chicago, whatever he was doing. I don't know. And then he went to Africa. This is what the story says. Oh my God, I'm streaming. I should say this. But anyway, he made a deal with some of our people. And he said, yeah, y'all get me, y'all do the thing. Come on, bloodline. You better get it together. Yes, Jessica. Listen, I didn't say it. My ancestors told me this today. He went over there and made a deal. And then people did what they do at the listen, I know enough to know. I was raised by some old people, but who am I? I'm not finna say that on the stream. Okay. And then they were like, cool. And he made a deal. He said, if this work, I'm gonna do X, whatever the X was. So it worked. Y'all know they rich to this day. They still rich right now. They still winning. But he didn't turn around and give the people what he said he was gonna do. Wherever he went, made the deal. I don't know, child. I don't know. Did you see sinners? Somebody make deals. People making deals with energies. I can't call it. So just go in your own spare time, Google Kennedy search. Kennedy curse. Because some people don't know the story. It's a whole thing. It's a problem. You're not gonna play with this energy. The universe. We are from here. We are of the earth. We are the people of this planet. Y'all, how did we get here today? Oh my God. Listen, anyway. Somebody was like, oh my God, dog.
It's a whole documentary. It's a
girl. They said, I only teach this, I do what I do. Yeah, I go get their money, and I get their resources, and I get their knowledge, and I bring it back to us. I'm a spy. I'm Josephine Baker right now. She was a spy. I'm a spy. You know what I'm saying? I'm Esther right now, for those who read your Bible. Turn to your Bible.
Abraham and Hicks, I'd be loving that too.
Listen, I would pull up and just, what we doing? What we talking about? Da-da-da. I went to Harvard. Don't play in my face. I learned all of the bullshit, what they got going on, and then I decided I'm going to come back and break it down for my people so we can be all right. And anyway, don't play with this energy. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. So I need you, whatever you about to say, Tracy, and
I was going to do the pitch.
Okay, go. Do your pitch, and then Clara, you got the floor after that. Go ahead.
All right. Hi, I'm Tracy with Your Thoughts Yoga, where yoga is the dance of the soul. And I teach people of color over 40 to put down their 40 ounce and get high off of their own breath. Yes, that's what I do. And I've been doing it for over 19 years in 3 different continents with continual success. People I've worked with have gotten their minds right, their metabolism right, and their money right. And right now, I'm creating a cohort of 90 people ready to give 100% of their effort in regulating their nervous system so that they can stop getting on other people's nerves and stop getting on other people's nerves and start having the nerve to live their best life ever.
Come on.
Anyone interested?
I love it.
I just added that last.
No, I love it.
I got confused.
I literally love it. I swear we're going to all lose our collective minds every time you speak.
Is it effort or efforts? 100% of their effort or efforts?
It don't matter. That part don't matter.
Okay.
No, the only parts that matter are what people say and how people talk. You know what I'm saying? So
no, I keep thinking what you said. Ain't nobody got time.
Literally no time. There's no time.
Okay.
But when you talk like that, now I got time. You see what I'm saying? When a human being stops what they're doing, whatever I could be doing 1,000 things, and I'm going and hey, how you doing? And then I stop what I'm doing, and I lock in. When the last time you look in somebody's eyes? This is why me and my fiance, it's a problem. We ain't gonna never go nowhere. I know him many thousands of lifetimes. When you look at somebody's eyeball and they looking at you and you looking at me and we both looking at each other.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Everything gets different. There's no time. There's no space. There's no distance. There's no now. There's no you. There's no me. It's just, it's the all. You tap into what? The all.
And this was created by speaking to humans, doll, because with everything, okay, I said speed yoga, I said something about women, I said something about that.
They didn't know what that was. Exactly.
No, but
you keep going.
Every time I said, get high off their breath, people would stop.
There you go.
Black people. They're like, yeah, I need to learn how to breathe. Would you say get high off your breath? You mean
that's it?
It was always a.
That's why we talked to 150 to 100 humans. We just do it again, and then we find out what they resonate with. Every time I said, y'all know what happened in Flint, right? They're like, yeah. And then I said, did you know there's 3,810 locations in the United States with more lead in their water than Flint, Michigan? They lost their mind. It was a physical, you could literally hear in the room a gasp. They said,
when you said Flint, they flinched.
So why would I not keep saying that? So I started saying that everywhere I went, all over the world for 18 months. It takes about 18 months. I mean, it's going to be faster because y'all on social. I literally didn't even do no social media. This is my first time intentionally being on social media. I don't believe in social media. I told y'all why. I had a stalker. Like I was whole famous from a whole other thing, and I'm recording the album. And I said I'm gonna be here singing this song, and my voice is. I've been compared to Beyonce, Mariah Carey, because I can do the whistle notes, but mostly Whitney Houston or whatever. And then I'm like, oh, I'm pulling up at this place, and I'm gonna do this thing. You know, this is when social media was newer. And then this fool pull up. I had a stalker. Next thing I know, he pulling up. At my kid's school, child, ain't nobody got time. So I got off of social for like 8 years. So that's why I don't have a big social media following, because who's doing that? What are you talking about? So I literally, to this day, have never intentionally done social media, but I'm doing it now.
That's beautiful.
Just so I can bring more people to the victory. You know what I'm saying? Come on, it's victory over here. Like we can win over here. We don't have to struggle. We gonna be all right. Y'all, I'm telling you, it's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. But I feel fine. Like, it's fine. We're fine. We're all right. We gonna be all right. We're fine. If you do what I'm telling you. Build your little engine. I told you how to do. Don't ask me no questions. Call me on my phone. Text me. If you're not in the doghouse, you need to be there. If you know what I'm talking about, go find a link somewhere. Figure it out. Get on my phone, on my calendar. Dog, your calendar is full till May 2026. Okay, I'm going to work it out. I promise you I got you. I promise you. Thank you. I got you. Let's have a session. Let's figure it out. So you can build you an engine. What does an engine do? It has an input. You hit an ignition. It starts a process. And now there's system. When I hit this button, this happens, this happens, this happens. When I have given my 5-star pitch, the elevated one that I just taught y'all 2 days ago, and you talk like this, and I'm talking to the right kind of person, they're going to move like that. And when they move like that, this is going to happen. And after that, they're going to take it to the free thing. And I got their email. Now I'm in control. I'm not giving them my information. I got their information. I mean, you can have my information, but I'm taking your information. So now I built up an audience of people who are looking for me, checking for me, because you made me feel the way. You made me feel like I want to feel it sometime in the past. So I want to hear from you again. Thank you for that. Yes, please keep me on your list. You know what I'm saying? Do the thing. And then you got someone to walk them step. You will make $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month. Yes, you will. That's all I need you to do. Build your engine to get you some cash flow. Then take that cash flow. Don't be like, oh my God, we balling. And then go down there and buy you a Range Rover. Child, I ain't drove since 2021. When I had an accident in my Range Rover. I have not driven yet. Ain't been behind no wheel. Well, drive for what? I live in Atlanta. I can Uber. What I'm driving for? Who's driving? I mean, I'm gonna drive again. I'm gonna get another truck. But you know what I'm saying? Like, no, don't ball out and oh my God. Now I'm gonna buy you a house. I'm gonna buy mama a house. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Stop it. Get some assets with that cash flow. Purchase some assets. What is the asset? Something that's going to appreciate over time. Not, I got all my money in a savings account in USD in the bank. Because I'm telling you, that is the most dangerous position you could be in right now. Please don't be dependent on your 401k. Please don't be dependent on the stock market. Stop it. I'm just telling you, get you some assets, right? Now, while you have an asset that's going to, outpace inflation or whatever, okay, cool. Then you want to leverage those assets. What does that mean? This is what rich people do. Why are you upset with me? Why are people cussing me out? I'm telling you, what rich people do, they buy an asset that's growing year over year. Then they borrow against that asset. They don't sell the asset. They don't spend the asset. They borrow against the asset and use those funds, at a very low percentage, interest rate or whatever. They use those funds to pay for their lifestyle. Leverage your assets to fund your lifestyle. That's what they do. That's when you need the LLC and the THC and the GMV and the DMV and the HYZ and the ABC, all of that y'all trying to do. We're on step 3 of what I said. You ain't got no cash flow, so why we talk about LLCs and want to get business credit? Stop that. It's fraud. Okay, but this is what rich people do. They borrow against their assets. They never sell the asset. They know that the asset is, let's say it's generating 7% a year, conservative. Their loan is 3 or 4% a year. Cool. So I could just keep taking, I do this, I fund my lifestyle, and then the interest off the real asset covers the payment on this damn loan that I took out, and we do it again and do it again for years, for decades, my whole life. Then when I die, I got life insurance. Then when I pass away, guess what I do? This is what rich people do. Y'all can do what you want to do. They bought some assets. They borrow against the assets. Guess what they do? They got loans. I mean, not the loan. They got the will. They got, everything set up. They got the life insurance policy. That's the most important thing. Infinite banking. If you don't know what that is, Google it. They do what they need to do. And then when I'm 239 years old, because I ain't dying before that. When I'm 239 years old, and I'm like, you know what? Let's see what's on the other side. I'm cool. God bless y'all and all the grandbabies. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a concert when I go on. When I cross over, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be generations of, who are these children? Oh, that's your great. They all here too? Cool. Listen to my knowledge. This is what I want to pass on to you. And at the end of time, whatever they doing, we're from here. I don't know what these people doing, but this is our planet. This is our land. You heard what I said. When I finish all of that and I go head on and I pass and that insurance kick in, boop, guess what it does? It pays off all the loans that I borrowed against my assets to finance my fabulous lifestyle. I now live on Lake Como. If you don't know what Lake Como is, just Google it. It's the most beautiful place on earth. Fuck these white people. But anyway, it is one of the most. I mean, there are places like that in Africa, but I can't call them by name. Okay. It's just gorgeous. This is land and just villas everywhere. Do what we want to do. So I pass on, the insurance kick in. It pays off all of my debt that financed my fabulous lifestyle. I'm flying around in private jets and doing all of this and that and the third, and I'm winning. I'm living my best life. And then when I go, it pays off the debt. And guess what else happened? Because I had a will. It passes on the ownership. This is why you need an LLC. The ownership of the assets now passes to my heirs. Guess what my heirs get to do? They do it all again. Do it again and do it again and do it again. Y'all heard it. It's a cadence. They do it again and they do it again. So then they borrow against these new assets that they now control, and they use that money to fund their lifestyle. As long as they got it wrapped in an insurance policy, we'll never be broke another day in our life. I'm trying to get my people on their system. I didn't do this. I didn't take over the world with capitalism. I didn't make this a thing. They did. I'm telling you how to win in the system that they invented for us. I didn't do it. Why y'all mad at me? Why somebody cussing me out? Anyway, Clara, go ahead. Girl, I want to hear what you got to say. Go ahead. Please go ahead. Because I'll just keep ranting. I think you're brilliant. Clara, let's start here. You're one of the most brilliant people I've ever come across, ever.
Mm-hmm.
You just are. I mean, you are. But you done been through more than most of us could ever even conceive. Look, girl, if we were on the island, if I had my way and everything was everything and it wasn't the end of the world and this and that, we would be on the island, on the boat. We would sit down. I would hire some people. They'd come in and interview you, all your stories, and we would take Tyler Perry down. Your stories alone, girl, $100 million or more. Guaranteed. Out the gate. I love you. I celebrate you for being here. But anyway, go ahead.
I love you more. Thank you so much. Yeah, because
it's a lot, right? And all the knowledge. It's knowledge. You know what I'm saying? It's roots. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no Russells without you. Russell who? Without you. Whatever. Girl, whatever.
People know that I literally was going blind. Like literally.
Listen, you going through it. And you
No, I
still
was
be showing
literally
up.
like lost vision in 1 hour while at the Russell Center. I mean,
Mhm.
sorry, will not be
And you
named.
teaching
They turned around,
the
had
generations.
a botched procedure with a doctor that messed up my good eye. I literally was going blind, literally. And God's been healing my eye,
Come
like my
on.
left eye. It's at about 70%, where before it was
Yes.
at 10. I could not see out of
Oh,
it now.
thank God.
Oh, God is amazing that my vision, when I look at it, everything is squiggly, but I can
Yeah, I
see
know.
objects where I could not see anything.
But you've been talking to me
before.
about AI for 2 years. And I'm like, yes, Clara, yes, theoretically. But I wasn't tapped in. Clara is the future. Y'all better get with Clara. Go ahead. Anyway, go ahead.
And I've been hiding behind it and, was like, dang it. But I love it and I appreciate it. I just need it. Sometimes a lot of times I overthink.
It's all right. It's all right. That's part of the shift we got to do. We got to change our identity. We got to change how we show up in the world. We didn't do it. They did it to us. Now we got to bring it back. It's cool. So you got your new pitch you want to share?
Yeah, I put a little bit more.
Give me what you got. Girl, I want to hear it.
Hi, everybody. My name is Clara Turner. I'm the owner of Freedom with Clarity, Ava Consulting Solutions, and I'm also the founder of the AI Academy. I just want everybody to know I truly enjoy AI, and I love helping entrepreneurs that are just, they're all caught up in the AI hype. Man, I gotta try this tool. I gotta try that tool, and I'm like, what? Let me break everything down for you, but yet they have trouble, understanding. I just wanted to share. Say, in today's world, the AI skills gap is creating two worlds: those who get it and those who get left behind. Mm-hmm. But I believe that everyone deserves access to the tools to create their own freedom, no matter who they are. Everyone deserves to thrive in this AI era, not just tech insiders. Yes. No one should be left behind when it comes to knowing the hows, the whats, and the whys of AI, especially everyday people that's trying to rebuild their lives. I can relate to that. True freedom comes from skills that provide unlimited opportunities. And that's what I teach. I'm a certified AI generalist, context prompt engineer, and an AI educator that's been trained to understand what AI is, how AI actually thinks from a neural network perspective with language models and real AI literacy. And here's what I know. There's actually an art in conversing AI through prompting. Yes. Just like a software developer has to learn a language to use to develop software. Like, if you don't know how to talk to your computer, what are you building? You don't even know. Mm-hmm. And to develop the software that the computer understands to be able to run the software successfully. Once you learn the art of AI communication, it doesn't matter what tool, what AI tool, what LLM you are using, you'll be able to master it effectively. Why? Because that's what I teach. I want y'all to understand the foundational AI literacy. I don't want y'all to get this hype because all they're teaching you is copy and paste. Copy and paste. Let me show you what to do. Let me show you. But then the thing is, what do you do when you get to the point where it starts to hallucinate on you? What do you do? What does that mean? It gets to the end and it's like, it's not making any sense. It's not, ChatGPT is stupid. Claude is stupid. Gemini is stupid. Sorry, it's user error. Garbage in, garbage out. So I want to be able to teach y'all the art of AI communication that creates real freedom, real financial independence, and it helps you to reclaim your time and future-proof skills no one can take for you. My students don't just copy and paste AI prompts. They learn the right skills, the hows, the whats, and the whys of AI to be able to master across any AI platform that will take them from being AI frazzled to becoming AI fluent in 6 weeks. You won't find this level of training anywhere. No fluff and no AI hype. And let me share something with y'all. Y'all, the people who built these AI platforms did not build it with us in mind. However, I'm building a world where you can have a community that was created for us, where you can learn at your own pace. This is a no judgment space where we're here to learn from and grow with each other. We're here to rule in these AI streets. And so that's my passion. So if you're willing to learn, you have send me your email address, here's my information. And we can set up. I do one-on-ones, I do cohorts, and I'll specialize training as well. So
Sarah, I'm done. You know what? Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Listen to me right now. Just hear what I'm about to tell you right now. I had to do a run. I had to run around the room and come back. You better not never talk to me or no other human being unless you're talking like that ever again. Ever. In life. That's money. I hear the sound of money. I said what I said. You can get with this and you can get with that. You can figure it out. LaTanya said, awesome. Listen, y'all, we having breakthroughs. Why is this a breakthrough week? Why 7 is my favorite number? We in week, the days 71, 2, 3, and 4, and 5 of the 100-day challenge, and everybody having breakthroughs. Listen, LaTanya came with the strength the other day. Girl, if you ever say anything other than what you just said to me, I'm not speaking to you again, ever. You better talk like that all the time. Tracy came with it. Jessica came with it. Desta came with it. Gems, jewels, bars, every single line came out your mouth, Clara. Money. Y'all figure it out by yourself if you want to, but I already got it figured out, so come on.
I got 2 people that reached out to me. One person referred me to someone, and he was like, hey, I need to give you their number. And then somebody called me today. I met, we're going to get on the Zoom at 6. They're working on their first gospel album project, and they want me to help create some videos with AI.
You can do everything. You can do anything. You should be getting paid. Everybody, ain't nobody can move forward. The world has shifted. Clara is the gatekeeper. Call Clara. You know what I'm saying? She can use AI to get you whatever you're trying to do on the other side of it. We can use AI to get you there today. Boom. Used to would have cost you $100,000. Used to would have cost you a whole agency. Used to would have cost you hiring a graphic designer and this and this. Clara can do it in an hour. How about that? Better call Clara is what I heard. So thank you for sharing that. Thank you for being brave and bold, and be patient with me because I'm a problem. I actually am not designed for this work. I don't know how I got here. Because I'm a problem. I'm the problem child. I'm the one. I'm skating in the house. I'm literal roller skates in my house. Think about a black mother. Any black mother. My mother was born in 1942. What you think a black mother gonna say that a baby's roller skating through her house? What you think she finna say? Somebody get off mute and say what she think. What you think?
Girl, have you lost your mind?
Why you scratching up my good floor?
Listen to me. But I literally never got in trouble because also I was in the energy. Like I don't know how I got here, but I'm here now. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do it. I didn't ask to be here, but I'm here. And on this journey, while I'm still here, while we still have time, I'm creating a space for y'all to tap back into your value, your truth, your worth, your worldview. I said what I said. This is what I do. Figure it out. If you want to be on this ride, come over here. If not, it's cool. I let you in the dollhouse. You let yourself out. You need a version of that. It's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Apple did that. Apple said, y'all want to be over there, be corny. Y'all want a PC, and they can cyber attack you. They can put viruses on your stuff, and they could, whatever happens on the PC. I'm not a computer head, so I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, they literally had a split screen. Contrast. Y'all, please go find the book, read it, rent it, whatever. This is your brain on the music. Please listen to me. I don't ever recommend the book to y'all unless it's going to change your life. Just go find it. I thought I found the free PDF. I thought I shared it with y'all. I can't find it now. So did it disappear on my computer? I don't know what happened. Anyway, this is your brain on music. The Gettysburg Address, the Declaration of Independence, everything that Steve Jobs ever did at Apple, all his presentations. How do I know? Because his team taught me. I went there and they taught me, and I was the only one. They were like, "Oh, girl, you don't need us. You're already doing this." I have a dream speech. Every beautiful song, every hit song you ever heard in your life follows this formula. And that is outlined in the book called This Is Your Brain on Music. So go find it and read it. Check it out. Check it out. But what I want you to understand is my girl Clara, my home girl Clara. Shout out to every single one of y'all. Because, H got a 5-star pitch. Look, hold on, wait. Clara got a 5-star pitch. Desta, hold on. You got a 5-star pitch. Wait a minute, LaTaja, you got a 5-star pitch. Hey, Tracy got a 5-star pitch. Hey, Tracy got a 5-star pitch. Y'all better, you're not playing on my phone. We have the foundation. Somebody streaming. I'm sure you got a 5-star pitch too, but I don't know who's streaming because I can't see. Okay, this is what I want to do. 7 is a number of completion, Clara says. Absolutely. This is what I want to let y'all know. This is what I want to tell you on today. On today. If you get this right. It was that 7 people? Is that 7 people? 8 is new beginnings. Was that 7? Asia, Clara, Desta, LaTaja, Tracy, Tressica, me, and somebody on the stream. That's 7. Okay, cool. I mean, it's 7 on the Zoom, so I don't know. It's a bunch of streaming. I can't see what's going on. Anyway. Did I ever say the thing about Haiti? Tracy, tell me, did I say that or not?
Did you say the thing about Haiti? You started to talk about it.
This is what I'm trying to say. There's some energy that controls this world. And some people who know how to work in the energy. That's the basement layer. That's where the real things happen. Okay. Because below that is the universe. You're not going to play with me about the universe. The universe is playing a B flat. It's a B flat. The universe, space. Can't talk about space, but like whatever. If you listen to the sound, the hum of space is a B flat, but it's like a bunch of octaves below anything a human ear could ever hear. But it's singing a B flat. So fine. I can't talk to that. I can't speak to that. Thank you, Clara. This is Your Brain on Music by Daniel Levitin. Y'all, please just read it, watch it, rent it, download it, whatever. Okay. So I can't get to the universe level because, I am in my sphere, but I can't teach that because that's not my job. Okay. Then you got the people who actually control the energy and are doing this work. Thank you for being here this long. Oh my God. And then the people they put on TV, the people they programmed us to follow, and some of them are white people and the black people that they elevated to this place. They understand that this energy is a real thing, but there's people who look like us. Y'all, am I light skinned or dark skinned? Am I, I don't know. Am I, whatever.
You're red bone?
Huh?
You're red bone.
I don't know. It's my point. This is my point. I'm every woman. I'm every color. I'm all the things at the same damn time. Yes, Clara, hold on. Yes, you can. Hold on. I'm literally, I was sent here for this purpose in time. Go to my Instagram, go to my Facebook, figure it out what my hair looks like when it's straight and long. And this is it. I can transform into any version of any melanated woman that you want me to be. I am her. I learned this from, Claire said, yep. I learned this from Whitney Houston / Shaka Khan, who I know personally. Shaka Khan came. Oh my God. I got the chance to shake her hand. Y'all, I'm not just talking. I'm not saying I'm that bitch. I'm telling you that I met all these people who we idolized, and they were like, "Ooh, they bound down to me." Because I don't care. I don't care what's going on. I said what I said, and this is what it is, and y'all can figure it out. And what we doing? What we doing? Shout out to LaTanja and Asha. What we doing? Anyway, I'm all colors. I'm all women. I'm all the things. I'm up, I'm down, I'm here, I'm out, I'm in, I'm out. And, Claire said, shout out, I love me some Shaka. Miss Whitney. Bobby Brown is my stepfather's nephew. Now, Bobby Brown was from Atlanta. He had a house for sure. Anyway, in Atlanta. They from Boston, which I also Boston because I went to Harvard. Hello. They from Boston. But anyway. It's a lot. It's too much. I'm just saying, when Black people, achieve what they call greatness, we all connected in some way. So I know all the history. I know all the stories. I can tell you what Diddy came from. I can tell you what Dallas Austin them came from. I can tell you how Bobby Brown was scouting my high school when I was on the bus going from South Fulton to North Fulton to high school, and we had to worry about Bobby Brown. I sent some scouts to get the girls. I'm sorry. I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to do that. Somebody get me back on track. What's my point? Here's my point.
I thought you were talking about Haiti, right?
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So I went through all the Louisiana and all this and that. Y'all, it's not. They try to make Haiti the bad people. This is what I want to say. They try to say, oh my God, we don't trust it. We don't talk to them because voodoo or something or whatever. Listen, there's energy. That's what I wanted to say. Donald Trump is on record. There's a Substack I can share. If you want it, you got to send me a DM if you want to see this. But every rich person that you know, every billionaire, all of them, the companies, all of them, they're using astrology and they're using what we call roots. That's what Black people call it, roots. They're doing the thing to figure out what's going on in the energy so I can tap into said energy so I can get this money and go head on and be all right. I'm telling you right now. So they done gave Haiti a bad name, voodoo, girl, no, it's dangerous. Girl, you're going to lose your mind. You're going to lose, Today, my ancestor told me it's not just Haiti. Because I don't know why Haiti gets the bad rap. Louisiana a little bit, question mark. Don't eat nothing red because what's in that? I'm not from Louisiana, but apparently I'm Creole. I just found this out today or last week. Okay, question mark. Don't do that. Don't do that to my ancestors. Don't take a colonized version of what we got going on and then try to put it on my people. Don't do that. But anyway, I'm saying whatever's going on, cool. But they say Honduras is the same as Haiti. They say Costa Rica, because everywhere you go, they put on the news, it be these people that don't look like us. It be the same way the Native Americans. Who are these people? I need to get off the stream. I'm sorry, I'm doing too much. They came from, the Siberian, Mongolian, whatever, whoever. God bless y'all in your ministry. I'm not mad. All I know is you don't call my great-grandmother, great-great-great-grandmother, who I knew, with hair down to her ass. And she looked me dead in my face and told me, this is our land. We're from here. What are we talking about? I don't know what these people doing. I don't know. But this is all I know. Y'all better do some research. What happened in 1492? The First World War. Why they call First World War in 1914, 1917? No, it wasn't. 7 European countries invaded this land, what we call America, all the islands in Central and South America, invaded, came in all kind of type of ways. In 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. Did they not teach you that in school? Did they not teach you that? This was the First World War. Why does half of Canada speak French? Why? Did you ever stop to ask why? It's because they invaded us. Claire said, I was just about to say that. Why does part of the Caribbean, they speak French, the other part of the Caribbean, they speak English, broken, their own version of English, and the other part, they speak Spanish? Why, Sway? How? Kanye, if you just follow Kanye, you're going to unlock all of human history. Why we speak Brazil, why half of Brazil, they speak Portuguese, which is very close to Spanish, because I never studied Portuguese, but I do speak Spanish. I do. It's to save my family from a lot of things. We done got us out of some problems. Because I knew what the people were saying. They didn't know I knew. Because they so racist. I'm a little bit too dark. I'm just a little bit. You see all the colors of the rainbow. But also, I'm just a little bit too dark. So they're like, oh no, she don't know. So they were, and I'm like, And then I reported back to my family. What they said was, they finna lock y'all out. As soon as you leave, they finna do this and do that. So you might want to. And they did what I said, and we were okay. I'm talking about in Venezuela. I'm talking about in Caracas. I'm talking about in Maracaibo. I'm talking about in the lake. Anyway, there's a continuous lightning strike. Google it in Venezuela. I was there. My family. These are my family. These are my people to the day I die. They ride for me. I ride for them. Middle finger to y'all. And most of the people in the Caribbean, most of them, and down through Central America, the real ones that we ride with, and all the way down to South America, the ones we care about, they rock with us. They know they Afro lineage. But I want you to understand, Pangea. I want you to know how the map, if you put it back together, you mash it in Africa, this and this and that. I don't know what happened. I don't know why we can't find those enough slave ships to verify the fact that all these people came. How many people? Y'all did what? But ain't no record of this except like one boat. Millions and millions and millions of people came through the thing and did the thing, the passage, whatever. Ain't no boat. Nat Turner, he just woke up today and was just like, fuck y'all. Like, he finna go crazy. Like, okay, that's what you telling me? You telling me there wasn't nobody. When I got receipts, you telling me my grandmama, my great-grandmama, and then my mama, remember, my great-great-great-grandmama told us to our face that we're from here. And you got time to say, oh, that's not true. You calling my people a lie? We weren't here before y'all did all of this and flipped it up, toss it, flip it, rub it down, whatever y'all doing. I don't know what y'all doing. A little toss up. You calling my ancestors a lie? Go ahead on with that. I'm not responsible for that. But all I do know is capitalism is an artificial system. It wasn't built for us. It was built on us. I'm just giving you the extra information that we were already here. Ma'am, sir, if you got I got a lot of rainbows. This is a lot going on. It's a lot. If you got any of this melanation from the darkest, because y'all can pop. I can't pop like y'all pop. If you dark skinned, girl, you better go ahead on. You better get you a photo shoot. You better go ahead and put some highlighter on that shit, some luminizer. You know what I'm saying? And just you see it, because they can't replicate it. This is why 300,000 babies are missing. I'm doing too much. I'm streaming. They want our melanin. Melanin sells for $300, $400 something dollars a gram, an ounce or gram. I don't know. Because they can't replicate it in a laboratory. They need us. This world don't exist without us. We were here first. I don't know what y'all are doing. I don't know where you came from, but you know what I'm saying? And you're going to tell me we the problem? I think not, because I talked to my ancestors. I talked to my mama. You calling my mama a lie? My granny gone. She gone. She long gone. She famous for hair down her butt. Wait till I straighten my hair. Wait till y'all see. I got a video on Instagram, but ain't nobody watched it. Don't play with me about my hair. We from here for real. And Clara
that's like
said,
Kanye, can't nobody tell me nothing.
Can't nobody tell. Well, that's not actually Kanye.
Oh, that's not Kanye.
That is he did have a song that was the same energy. What happened was, I got to figure it out. Okay, it's whoever made the song about riding a horse. Oh my God, y'all get me in the energy. Oh God, okay, I'm gonna Google it. Let me Google it. And Declare, just say everything on camera.
Why you be singing it like that? I'm like, why is she turning this into a slow song? I'm like, this is Kanye.
I'm sorry. No. It's not Kanye. Although he did have a song.
I didn't realize that.
I know the Kanye
like,
song, but I can't remember.
Tell me
but hold on. Pull. Pause. Clara, just say what you said in the chat. Just say it live.
Oh, about the license, yeah. Don't put being an organ donor on your license, because if something happens, you go to the hospital and they know that you're an organ donor. All of a sudden, if you quote unquote get sick, and you die, they will take your organs before you know what I mean. So oh my God, my mom says that too. Don't put that on your license at all. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely be careful with that, because they taking organs and all that stuff.
Because melanation does something different. It's different when you got that melody, you know what I'm saying? You got that pop, you got that, you got that. They can't replicate that. They pay for this, y'all. It's on the internet. I sound crazy, but not for real. Melanin, they spend money. It's expensive. You know what I'm saying? I gotta find the song. I gotta find it. Okay, boom. Okay. Old Town. Y'all, thank you for being here this long. I just want to create a space where you can rise and be okay. He said, listen to what I'm telling you. Old Town Road is a song that says, can't nobody tell me nothing. Because they can't. That's a different song. But what Kanye said was, give me a second. I know you don't come off unless it's Thursday, but if somebody could tell me before I find it. What he said was,
it was the same word.
No. It's very similar, but oh God. Okay. Kanye said, he said, nah, yes. Wait till I get my money right. He did all this. And then he said,
nobody tell me nothing.
That's what he said. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Yes, that's what he said. Yes. So Kanye did say that. He did say that. You right. Facts. Shout out to you. Shout out to Kanye.
How you right? He stole it, because Kanye is like a genius.
Kanye, this is why he got canceled. Kanye is a prophet. Y'all better figure it out.
Yeah.
He done told y'all, Michael Jackson. Why they take all the prophets out? Why Prince? Why? He wasn't 100 years old. Why are they gone? Why are they dead and gone? I'm talking about gangsters. I'm talking about, y'all won't believe who I know. Hip hop. It's time for Grant Street to rock. It's all type of legends. It's all type of producers. All these people. They don't work with, R. Kelly too. And that's how I knew he was a problem long before it came out. Because they said, oh my God, I'm streaming. I'm sorry. What they told me. I don't know. I never met this man, allegedly. They said R. Kelly would come into a recording session, come to somebody's house. They got a studio in the basement, whatever. Allegedly. They say he come in and he walk in with a cape or some whatever the fuck. And then he got an entourage, But you can't look him in the eye. This is what was said to me. He said he will make, the spirit tunnel that Jennifer Hudson got now? He said, anybody in the house, I don't care if you working, you cooking, you producing, you this, you that, I don't give a fuck. I'm here now. I hate to cuss. I'm sorry, I'm cussing. I'm sorry. He said, you better stand to the side. Just pull up like the Red Sea. You better part. Well, hold on. Okay, there we go. Part the sea. You better be on this side or this side. Don't talk to me and don't look me in my eyes, bitch. Because I'm here now. I'm Rick James, bitch. Like, he literally came in that energy. This is how R. Kelly used to move. Before everything came out. All that was real. All that was true. I got people that know. First person. Yeah, okay, cool. And he walked through, and you got to do what you got to do. But the narrative, the industry, same industry, same people. Let me tell you what they told me about Prince. And he's short. He listen, I'm 5'9", just flat-footed. If I put on some heels, I'm 6 feet or 6 feet 2. I don't know. I'm a whole. It's a problem. Like, baby, my hair don't even out. I just, it's a problem. What you want me to do? I don't want to do. His little short self, my best friend from high school, my baby. That's my baby to this day. He was in love with me. How do I know? I'm 17. I don't know. He was in love with me. But he's a little songwriter. You know what I'm saying? So I left my high school. Shout out to Atlanta. A-Town all day, every day. And I graduated, STAR student, and I went to I went to Harvard, on a full scholarship. Only reason I got there is because it says in my yearbook I'm going to California, because my parents met at FAMU, got married, and moved to California, and they tell me all these stories and all things, and I'm like, well, I want to go back to Cali. The year before I was born, they moved to Atlanta because my daddy was teaching at Morehouse. Okay, whatever. It's whatever. So I wanted my whole growing up life, I wanted to get back to California. So I went out there and visited. It was cool. It was cool. I had a good time. That was my only time. Well, no, it's 2 times. I only had 2 times where I considered possibly dating a non-Black person. Clearly, I did not. But anyway. We had a time. Santa Monica, the little Ferris wheel, Google it. Okay, cool. So I had just left California. Then it's April. You know what I'm saying? So the next weekend, so 3 things. My yearbook had a deadline. Tell us who you are, where you finna go to school, the top 10 students at the school or whatever. Frederick Douglass, if you Google us, black and white, black and gold Astros all day, every day. Don't play with me. It's somebody in the doghouse who know what that means. Okay. We are Atlanta. Okay, anyway, figure it out. Keisha Lance Bottoms went to our school. Killer Mike went to our school. T.I. went to our school. Anyway, Jamal Lewis. Anyway, y'all figure it out in your own time. So they were like, oh, we got a deadline. You got to put it in the thing. So I just left. I had this whole experience about California. Kasim Reed. Clara, ain't nobody who did something in Atlanta either went to Doug or know somebody went to Doug. Damn it. And that's where I graduated from. So I had a deadline. So they said, put it in here. Where you going to school? The top 10 scholars. You from Collier Heights, up the street from your family restaurant. There's no Atlanta. There's no Russell. There's no nothing without Clara Turner. Y'all give her respect. Okay. Respect where it's due. So I just left California. I'm floating on California dreams, Y'all, we going so long today. Anyway, and I was like, yes, whatever. So I put USC because at that time, the campus of USC, right behind, I could see it from the dorm where I would have been living, was what they call Shriners Auditorium. And that's where they used to hold the Oscars. So my little internal dream, because I've been recruited twice and assigned with 2 modeling agencies at this point. I'm a whole singer. Y'all don't know me. You don't know me for real. I ain't playing none of my music for y'all. I have a 5-octave vocal range. I can hit the same notes that Mariah Carey can hit. So can I. The same reach and whatever Whitney used to do. When somebody wanted to sing Whitney Houston song, they called me. And then I got my own little spin. I do what I do. It's cool. So I've been recruited multiple times. When I tell y'all I done turned down multiple record deals, this is why. Okay. So I was like, oh my God. So if I just go to USC, then I'll be right behind like the engine of the entertainment industry. And it's going down. I'm 17. What do I know? I don't know shit. But I said, this is what we're going to do. So it's in my yearbook to this day that I'm going to USC at the time. But then Harvard and Stanford had that pre-frosh, little event at the same time. I've been accepted to both schools, right? So I visited, I just left California now. And I'm looking at my mom and she's looking at me and we looking at each other. And I said, Mommy, I don't know. And she said, well, I'll pay for you one flight. You got to figure out where you want to go. So I went to Harvard to visit. And I was like, oh my God, they have Black people here. Not only Black people, but it's Black people. They singing, they doing poetry, they dancing, they doing talent shows. Like people that I would hang out with are here now. So I was like, Mommy, I could go to Harvard. Like I could be myself. I could be myself. But also, no, like my girl, I forget her name right now. But they went to my rival high school. Diallo's the other one I met. If y'all look up, I'm streaming. I can't tell y'all. I'll tell you on Thursday. Anyway, he has a very famous show that's still on HBO right now. Ages from Chicago, so you already know who I'm talking about. I met them. Harper, down the road. If you didn't go to Doug, you went to Washington or Harper. That's all I'm saying. But I met these people who went to my rival high school. So our previous mayor, Keisha, went to my high school with Tip and Killer Mike and all of them, because I'm younger than them, but whatever. Our current mayor went to our rival high school. These are the two pristine. Listen, if you Black, if you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, you better wake up, pay up. You better do something. Yes, Maze. Yes, Maze, Clara. Yes. I know, right? We don't want to talk about them, but whatever. They tried. And then we had Southwest Academy because they try to act like they got a better band than us. Baby, I was in the North Star Reds. What are you talking about? I'm the whole majorette. I'm the. What, Maze is your school? Which one is your school, Claire? So I'm doing all this.
Southwest DeKalb. I was 3 Stacks and I was in the marching band.
Wait,
Yeah,
3 Stacks and what?
Andre, he was in the marching band with me, and then he left and went to Tri-Cities.
Andre, who?
3000.
Oh, right. And then they went to Tri-Cities and then turned up and then Outcast. First it was Escape and Outcast. Period. Look, I'm gone. I'm disappearing now because I'm standing up. I just want y'all to know this is some fertile ground. These are all the geniuses that we celebrate today. We know these people for real. We do this for real. It's real energy. It's real.
Well, they all have to start from somewhere.
But you got, thank you, Latanja. Somebody bring me back home. You got to start from somewhere. Go ahead.
Don't have to have everything figured out. And so we're on our way. And I feel good about being here.
Please, just trust your gut. Trust your instincts, y'all. That's all I'm trying to say. You are enough because you are everything. I don't care what life be life. I don't care who came in busting your house today. I don't care what argument you had yesterday. I don't care who told me you ain't. I don't care. I don't care about none of that. I'm telling you that you are enough because you are everything. You are the value. And then you're like, well, what do I do? I've answered those questions here in the Dollhouse. What do I say to people? 5-star pitch. Now we got to elevate it. 5-star pitch. If you don't know what it is, go back to the past few, 3-4 days and figure it out. I love y'all so much. Like I'm giving you everything because I love y'all. I want y'all to win. I want it not just to be me. I want it to be tens of us, hundreds of us, thousands of us, tens of thousands of us out here winning and saying, bleep, middle finger to y'all. Sorry, I'm not sorry. Middle fingers up. Like I
love that song.
This is the energy. This is what I want for us. Y'all can kick rocks. Who said I couldn't do it? Who said I couldn't figure it out? Who said you ain't nobody, you ain't gonna be nothing, but what I need you to do is Middle fingers up, but my hands high. Y'all, we ain't got time. We got time to worry about these people. You better go ahead on. Anybody else got something to say? We need to get off. It's been freaking 3 hours. Thank y'all for being here. Oh my God, I love y'all. Anybody?
I want to say what's in your cup because I want some of that.
Girl, it's actually just tea. It's a moon jug tea. It is
moonflower.
It is, yes, thank you. It's moonflower tea. It's the best tea ever.
It is very good.
It's so good. Thank you, Aja. Thank you for being here, girl.
I need moonflower root, moonflower tree.
Listen, we're gonna get a whole life together. We're gonna get a moonflower collection, which will end with a cake or a dish from you. Like, we need a collection. You know what I'm saying? Because the moon said we better get our life, get our whole life.
Oh, you just got a light bulb happen. So you guys got the moonflower. So I need to play with something with hibiscus, some kind of hibiscus cake.
Listen, I wanted to taste like the elderberry thing you gave me, but let it be hibiscus so we can make the story make sense. Please do that. Please do that. I love you. I love your family. I love your babies. Y'all been here for us. You pull up for us. Thank you.
Yeah.
I honor you. Thank you. Anybody else before we go? Like, I'm about to cry. Like, I swear to God, I love every single one of y'all. This capitalism don't give up. Bleep.
We love you too, dog.
We feel it, dog. We feel it.
They don't care if we win. They don't care. Y'all figure it out or just whatever. They need numbers. They need a bunch of people. They need hundreds of millions of people. America sounds like a good place to take over. They need a bunch of people to not pay attention to what's going on until it's too late. I'm tearing up, y'all.
Gonna be all right. Gonna be all right. We got this.
Oh my God. Asia. I can't tell you the story yet, but anyway, if you knew what we were going through, baby, we got to stand on everything. Fight your own demons in your own house, your own family, your own bloodline. Do that now. Just anybody who we can't trust, get them. I can't do this here. So find an alternative route to do what you got to do every day. Because all of the ops are going to turn up on y'all right now. The energy said, figure it out in your own house.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, we might be a month, hopefully 6 months, hopefully a year, 18 months. I don't know. But when figure out that this shit is over with. I'm sorry, I don't want to cuss. I'm telling y'all. When they figure it out, it's up. Cardi B told y'all, that's my baby. She came to my event. I don't know if y'all seen the video. She came to my event. And she told y'all, if it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's up. If it's up, it is up. It's up right now. Kevin Hart came to that event. Cardi B came to that event. All the Migos came to that event. 50 Cent came to that event. Ghost from Power came to that event. Y'all better figure it out.
No, I grew up with Omari.
We talked about that. You know.
Me and Omari, we played youth ball
His
together.
dad is one of our attorneys. We got several.
Together, his brother and his whole family. I remember we knew.
They better figure it out. Girl, it's the end of the world. Not the end of the world, just the one as we know it. Somebody better figure it out. So I want nothing more than for everybody who I've been connected with. Somehow you found your way here. I don't know how I met y'all. You know what I'm saying? Different things have happened along the way. Something happened along the way. I need a band. You know what I'm saying? I need an organ. Like every time I say something, I need to, I need that. I do have that. I got several bands. My best
I need you
band.
to.
Go ahead.
There's this short. Well, there's this character on Saturday Night Live that Keenan does.
Listen, how about he's related to my best homegirl in the dollhouse? I didn't know that till 2 weeks ago. That's his whole blood sister. I love her. And she met me at the place she's not me name. And then come to find, because she one of the ones who out in the street, she don't be on here because she doing whatever she's doing. And some of y'all know her face. Literally, that's her blood brother. I passed out. I said, girl, what? Because he just got an accommodation from the city of Atlanta like 2 weeks ago. And she invited me. I couldn't go. I'm dead on the floor in the dollhouse. That's her. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. He's a talk show host. And it's called What's Up With That? And I'm telling you, y'all gotta look it up. Every time Doll talks, I think about his character. What's up with that? It's hilarious. His character his name is DeAndre Cole. It's called, and yeah, watch the skit. Like you can watch them back to back. I think they have them on. Like if you just look up What's Up With That Keenan, it'll give you like all his skits doing that, and it's hilarious. He'll be talking to one of his people that he's supposed to interview on the show, and like they'll say one word and he'll just be like, oh, I was tired, inspired, empowered, and then he'll just start breaking down into a whole song and dance, and they never get interviewed. His interviewees never get interviewed because he just go off on a tangent and start singing. He got a whole band to come out. It's hilarious.
On. This is what I'm saying. And his whole blood sister is in the dollhouse, y'all. Y'all better figure it out. Y'all figure it out. Anyway, thank you, Asia. I just respect and love each one of you so deeply and so personally. What is happening today? I don't know. Could be that somebody said, I hope they don't. I hope they don't. I'm not even gonna say that. It's so evil. But possibly somebody's dropping not just a regular bomb, but a different kind of bomb. You know what I mean? And we have to deal with that. What is the world after they do that? But anyway, anybody else want to say something? Come off mute, put it in the chat, let me know. We go ahead on. Go ahead on. I love y'all. Thank you. I love you too. Okay, cool. We've been on here for 3 hours, y'all. So let's just shut it down. I still got to deal with the bull from yesterday and the day before. So I got to go, get people together and things.
Thank you, Dawn.
Thank y'all. Oh my God. I'll see you here same time, same place tomorrow. And until then, we gotta go. Thank y'all. Oh my God. This is what it is. This is what it is.
May you be blessed 100-fold. Please do.
I receive it. Oh my God. I receive it. Same time tomorrow, but if not, definitely on Thursday, 6 o'clock. I gotta go. We out. Pew.